Shalom. Y'all the real Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in and week out. Prophesy the downfall, collapse of this wicked kingdom of America, which is known as Babylon the Great in the Bible. And let your so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans know that you are the true children of Israel. All right, you're the true sons of the Heavenly Father with the true name in the ancient Hebrew is Yahweh. All right, and his son's name is Yahweh Shai. Now, first and foremost, before we begin, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakar Kadash.
Double honor to the apostles and the elders of great millstone that rule well to this very day, man. All right, and also shalom to the hopefully elect that is also spreading this ministry and this gospel to the other members of the hopefully elect in faith, in truth, sincerity, and all charity. All right. Now, first, we're going to touch up on is again we're going to go into various topics. All right, concerning the downfall of America. All right, and also the downfall of the ideology of America, man. All right, the downfall of the wine. All right, that's been passed out to the rest of the other nations. All right, which comes in the form of this Western lifestyle, man. All right, because the Western lifestyle would teach you it's okay to commit adultery. All right, it's okay to eat abominable foods. They'll teach you that it's okay to do all types of wickedness and be okay, and saying that at the end of it you'll be all right, man. That complacent spirit, man. All right, and that's why the Lord has planted his men. All right, the men of the Lord, which starts with the apostles, elders of great millstone on down, across all the other states in America and also across the world to bring down the strongholds, man. The strongholds that America has set up in this time today. All right, that's why the Lord set us up, man. So to make sure that you know that what you're doing is off, man, and that's going to other tribes in this sign right here, man. These so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We're here through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai to lay down his words, man. All right, that's the authority that the Lord has set up, man. All right, if you don't like it, take it up with the Most High, man. All right,
Yeah, this is 2 Corinthians 10 and verse 5. It says, casting down imaginations in every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of the Most High. Yeah, this is 2 Corinthians 10 and verse 4. It says, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to pulling down the strongholds.
That's right, man. So we're not going to come at you in the military fashion, man. All right, we're not going to come at you with combatancy, man. All right, we're coming at you with the word, man. All right, and this is a detriment, this is a threat to these elites, man. When the words are coming out at full force and showing you your wickedness, man. All right, so that's why the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, man. You come up against Esau with carnality, he's going to meet you with that same spirit, man, and you're going to fail, man. All right, so that's why we got to come at him through the spirit, man. All right, that's why Scripture says in the book of John, where it says the flesh profited little, man. All right, but it's the spirit that quickens. All right, so that's why we're coming out here with these words and revealing to you your wickedness, man. All right, now we're in the time of where Esau is being revealed who he really is, man. All right, and it's only a matter of time before Esau shows his horn towards you, Jakes, man. All right, we're getting very close to that time, man. Look what's happening across the world, man. In the Middle East, all right? They'll let you know that the rest of the provinces are not too far off, man. All right? Martial law, Jacob's trouble, the mark of the beast, all those things are written aforetime, man. And they're about to start manifesting, man, as tensions continue to grow in the Middle East.
All right? Continuing on, at verse 5, it says, casting down imagination in every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of the Most High, and bringing into the captivity every thought into the obedience of Yahweh Shai Mashiach.
That's right, man. So every high thing that exalted itself, man. All right? And the highest thing that exalted itself today is modern day Christianity, man. All right? Which is a known fact that Christianity is the #1 religion in the world, man. All right? So that's one of the things that we come up against, man. All right? Because the Christianity that they teach you, all right, is about so-called white Jesus, man. All right? Basically saying that it's all peace and love and everything being complacent, man, and the law being not in effect, man. But we're here to tell you that, look, our Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai is getting ready to rain down judgment on you, man. All right.
This is the book of Isaiah 30 and verse 10. It says, which said to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits.
That's right, man. All right, read that again, huh?
Yeah, this is the book of Isaiah 30 and verse 10. Which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceit.
That's right, man. They say to the seers, which the fears of the prophets, man. All right, and they tell us not to speak the right things but the smooth things, man. All right, because the thing about the truth is that when you tell somebody the truth, all right, they come at you in a bad spirit, man. They're ready to fight you, man. All right, when you tell them the truth, why? Because the truth is actually is what it is, man. All right, and they don't want to hear it. All right, but they'd rather be told smooth lies, man. All right, because a lie sounds sweet to the ears, man, but at the end of it is death, man. All right, so that's why again, and one of the lies being pushed out is the quote unquote love thy neighbor spirit, in which in their term is loving the so-called white man, loving Esau. All right, when they bring out scriptures like that, man, they twist and turn it, man. All right, and that's another thing, and that's the form of being wicked, man. All right, why? Because that word wicked means to twist. All right, so by them twisting the scriptures, you're wicked, man. You're wicked for doing that. All right, and modern day Christianity does that, man. All right, yeah.
It's Deuteronomy 12:3, and ye shall overthrow their altars and break their pillars and burn their groves with fire, and ye shall hew down the graven images of their gods and destroy the names of them out of their place.
That's right, and we're destroying the names of them out of their places, man. We overturn the altars and burning down their groves, man. All right, and which in a fashion is modern day Christianity, man. All right, because the majority of the churches that you see is built up in the arch, man. Really, that's a grove. All right, when you go into the inner workings of the churches, how they built, all right, that's a form of us burning down their groves and overturning their altars, man. All right, and they're casting out the names of the idols, man. All right, which the main idol is Jezreel, man, Serapis. All right, who they call modern day today they call Jesus. All right, so that's what we're casting down, man. And by us doing this, we're doing that, man. All right, overturning their altars. All right, the places that they worship. All right, that's why more and more people are leaving the church, man. All right, because they're realizing that what they've been told in the churches today is full of horseshit, man. All right, why is that, man? Because they're realizing the truth about what's going on, man. All right, why? Because the prophets are out speaking about it, man. Starting with the apostle of the great millstone on down, man. All right.
This is Galatians chapter 4, verse 16. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth?
Yeah, that's right, man. So am I therefore your enemy because I tell you the truth? All right? And that's exactly what's happening, man. Whenever the truth comes out, we look at it as the enemy, man. All right? Because we're telling you the right way. All right? Like I already earlier, you want to be told the wrong way, man. All right? You want to be told it's okay to lay with another man's wife. All right? But yes, bro.
Oh, yeah, I got something. Yeah, this is Solomon chapter 2:12. It says, therefore let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn, and he is clean contrary to our doings. He upbraideth us with our offending the law, and objective to our infamy, the transgression of our education.
Yeah, that's right, man. So our ways are of another fashion, man. All right? Our ways are not their ways, man. And then, like the art just read, it said we upbraided them as an abominable branch, man. All right? Reason why, and that's another reason why Yahushua was given over to the Romans because of wicked Israelites, man. All right? Because he was telling them about what they were doing, man. All right? And we're coming in that same spirit. That's why the majority of our people want us off the streets, man. All right? Get up.
It's Isaiah 30:10. We say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, but speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceit.
That's right, man. It tells us to prophesy deceit, man. All right? But here it is today, man. Again, the reason why they tell us is because they've been told their whole life that the so-called white man was for their term, man. All right? Not knowing that, and they real quick to forget about your history, man. All right? You forgot that this man brought you over, and not on cruise ships, by the way. He brought you over on cargo slave ships, man. The tight packed you within ships and brought you over here, man.
That's right.
All right? You forgot about their history, man. All right? And here it is, they tell you to let bygones be bygones, man. That everything is okay, forgive us, man. But the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shah, got something else to say about that, man. Grab Revelations chapter 13, verse 9.
You got a quick precept.
You got
Galatians 6 and 7. Be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked, for whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
That's right, man. So wherever a man soweth, that shall also reap, man. All right? And that's exactly what these Edomites have done, man. They sown slavery, wickedness, turmoil. All right? And guess what? They got to reap those same things, man. All right? That's why the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai, he hasn't forgotten about what you did, man. All right? So you you got to receive that at your hands, man. All right, you got to receive that same cup that you gave us. You got to drink that same cup, man. All right. Somebody grab Revelation.
I got it. Yeah. 13.
Yep.
Yeah, God, Revelation chapter 13 and verse 9. Any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity said, go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Right. So this is the patience and the faith of the saints, man. All right. Our patience is to see these devils go in chains, man. All right. To receive at their hands what they gave to us, man. All right. Now, I believe somebody grabbed me Jeremiah was in
I got another one about that cup too. This Jeremiah 49 and 12. For thus said the Lord, behold, those whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have surely drunken, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?
That's right, man. So those of them that weren't meant to drink of that cup have surely drunk it, man. All right. Why is that, man? Because there was a time where our sin was up, man. All right. There was a time where our sin was up, and he was supposed to let us go, man. But here it is today. We're still here in this captivity. All right. In bondage, man. All right. That's slavery under another name, man. All right. Basically, indentured servitude, man. Working to make ends meet to survive, man. That's the system that the so-called white man set up. All right. That's why we're still in bondage to this very day, man. Being subject to payment.
Okay.
All right.
There's some more on you too. It says, thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
That's right, man. It said you will not go unpunished. All right. But you will surely drink of it, man. All right. And there's another scripture where it says you even drink the dregs of the cup, man. All right. In other words, you're going to drink every last drop that you gave to us, man. All right. The Lord Yahweh about you is going to make sure of that, man. All right. And that's the reason why whenever we put out the notion of slavery, they're like, oh, that's in the past. You know, that's not going to happen. All right. And then their quote is that, you know, slavery is not a good thing. But here it is, man. Look, slavery's got to come, man. All right. It's a requirement, man. Whenever you have somebody in rulership, it's by human nature, you're going to have servants, no matter what, man. So you got the elites today that's in the position that they are due to Yahweh Shah putting them there. All right, you got people that are under the elites doing that bidding, man. All right, whether you work a 9 to 5 job or you working part time at McDonald's or Burger King or you cash register, no matter what you do, you're still working for the benefit of the elites, man. No matter how you go. All right. So guess what? In that time to come, when we're in rulership, all right, it's gonna go back to hardcore bondage, man. You're gonna be put in chains. All right, you're gonna be out in the fields, man. That's how we work, man. All right.
The 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6. Sin it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
That's right, man. So it's a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble us, man. All right. So it's a righteous thing for you to go in captivity, man. All right. It's a righteous thing to be paid back for what you did, man. All right. The Lord is not going to let you ride off into the sunset, man. All right. He's gonna make sure that you feel every inch of turmoil that you gave to him, man. Not only that, on top of that, you touch the apple of the Lord's eye, man. All right. And the Lord feels some type of way about that, man. All right. Whenever you touch the Lord's chosen, the Lord's going to come at you with full fury, man. All right.
This is Amos 9 and 11. And that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen.
You know what that's heavy. Because the tabernacle of David, right? He's bringing back up the house of David, man. And guess what was in the house of David? Slaves, man. Servitude. Esau. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Esau in captivity, man. All right. So when the house of David is risen back up again, you're gonna have that same type of kingdom, man. You're gonna have Edomites in slavery, man. So once again, man. All right.
Continuing on, and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old.
Hey, as in the days of old, man. There it is. All right. And now the Lord is closing up the breaches. He's allowing the tribes to come together again. All right. And he's rebuilding it as in the days of old. Which again, we have all these nations, including Esau, in captivity, man, and under our rulership, man. All right.
This is verse 12. Amos 9 and 12. that they may possess the remnant of Edom and all of the heathen, which are called by my name, Salaki, saith the Lord that doeth this. Verse 13, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that the plowman shall overtake the reaper.
Right. The plowman is going to overtake the reaper in that day, man. All right. Another thing, and I believe if you go into the definition of plowman, it means that you work a certain type of task without reaping any benefit. And the reaper is the one that receives those things at the hands of the plowman, man. All right. So guess what? It's going to be an overturn, man. All right. It's going to be an upside down flip, man, or right side up, should I say? Right. All right. Now, hey, in case in point, hey, the Apostle I always like to quote the movie Trading Places, man. All right. So we had Esau in the lowest state. All right. Damn near homeless. We had Jacob that was on top, man. So that's what you're going to see, man. All right. It's going to be a trading of places once again, man. All right.
Continuing on, and the treader of grapes him that soweth seed, and the mountains shall drop sweet wine, and all the hills shall melt.
And the hills shall melt, man. Hey, the Lord always makes sure to know that, look, Babylon's going to be destroyed. All right? By saying the hills are going to melt, and the hills means small governments, man. In other words, all your different establishments that you set up throughout America and across the world, that's going to be burnt out, man. All right?
This is Revelation chapter 18. Yeah, I had a different. Go ahead.
It's Obadiah, the 15th verse. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee.
Right, so as it was done, it shall be done unto thee, man. All right, and that time is here, man.
Right. Thy reward shall be upon thine own head.
Right, now reward shall be upon thine own head, man. And you know what? That's beautiful because guess what? Even there's a scripture where it says that the scalp.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. Hey, somebody grab that.
I got a little more on this. Right, didn't that? Just a little more. It says, but as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, the dregs in there, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yeah, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been.
Yeah, so the Lord's going to make sure cold words, man, down, man. All right? You know, when you see somebody chug a bottle, that's exactly how the Lord's going to have with you different nations, man. And Esau, man. All right? Even like, hey, again, with the dregs in the cup, man, you're going to drink every last drop of that captivity, man. All right?
This is Jeremiah.
Psalms 7 and 16, like the ark said, everything that Esau has done shall come upon his own head. This is Psalm 7 and 16. His mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealings shall come down upon his own pate.
That's right, man. Hey, you got that word for
Yeah, I got that. Right, and I got that definition for pate. All right, in the Strong's H 6936, the definition says head, crown of head, top of head, hairy crown, scalp.
That's just something like that. That's going into the elite.
That's it.
The crown sits on the pate. So that's literally going to actually go into captivity. It's not going to be they're going to wake up in captivity. But the first fruits of slavery actually going to be those who empower them.
Right. Oh yeah. Also as well, man, with the crown, right? Basically, you know, when I went to before, right? Whenever a woman is giving birth to a child, they said, hey, it's crowning.
The crowning. That's beautiful.
So hey, let's go into the release, man. All right.
Got one more. Revelation 18, verse 5.
You got that one. This is Jeremiah, see. 30 and verse 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thy adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity.
Every one of them shall go into captivity, man. Beautiful. All right. said, them that devoured us shall be devoured, man. Every single nation had a hand in our downfall, right? All right? It's somebody can grab that on deck. I believe it's in Psalms. They said they are committed. Yep. Yep. Grab that real quick.
And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
That's right, man. So, hey, that's exactly why the Lord, hey, that's why there's another scripture in Isaiah where it says the Lord's going to come out of the thicket, man. All right? And it's also known as the destroyer of the Gentiles, man. All right? That's why, hey, Yahushua along with the nation of Israel, man. All right?
I got something. Okay, God.
Verse 17, for I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith the Lord, because they call thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion, whom no man seeketh after.
See, that's exactly what happened, man. All right, the Lord brought us down to at the lowest of the low, man. All right, that's why another scripture where it says, "Rise up, O nation not desired," man. All right, because we're not desired among the nations, man. All right, why is that, man? Because every single nation, you go into Revelation, I believe it's the 11th chapter. It says that they all made merry and sent gifts one to another, man. When we were brought down, man. All right, and what's the form of doing that? All these different establishments that you see that got set up to take advantage of our people, man. All right, so by them, that's another scripture where it goes to the parable of Lazarus and the rich man. All right, that's the point. Yeah, man, Lord will be going to it. That's it, man. Yep. So that's the other nation taking advantage of us, man. All right. But again, like I read earlier, there's going to be a trade of places, man. That's again. All right.
Verse 18:5, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities. Verse 6, remember her even, Salakia, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, and the cup which she hath filled to her double.
Right, man. So that same cup that we're speaking about, that's going to be double, man. Right. All right. That's why the Lord said he's not going to come back as a man. All right, but he's going to come back as an angelic force, man. All right, he's going to take an angelic force of great. I got to use it, man. It's going to take an angelic force of great magnitude to even do that, man. All right, and guess what? Hey, the Lord said all our people are going to be righteous, man. All right, and they're going to, also as well, in the book of John, right, where it says the works that the Lord's going to do, we're also going to do and greater, man. All right, so imagine putting these people in captivity. All right, and putting a hard shell on them, man, and not just with the crack and the whip or whatever, because that's lightweight. That's cool. Yeah, man. That's nothing, man. That's nothing but a tap, man. That's all it is, man. But hey, we put that spirit on you, man. We put that angelic force on you. Hey, you're gonna be wishing that you're gonna die, man. Right. All right. That's how harsh the captivity is gonna be, man. I got
On his Lamentations 4:21.
Yeah, this is backing up that give unto her double, man. Right, according to her works.
It's on Lamentations 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz.
Right, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, man. All right, that's why these Edomites are living up to this very day, man. All right, so rejoice, man. It's your kingdom. Live it up, man. Go out and do what you want to do. All right, because it's your time to rule, man. All right, go ahead.
The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked.
Right, man. So that's why the Lord said, look, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, because that cup is going to pass under you, man. All right? And you're going to make yourself drunken with that cup, man. Hey, that same cup is going to slavery, man. So you're going to be made drunk with that cup of slavery, man. All right? So where you don't even know which way is up, man. All right? So that's the very force of the Lord. That's good news. Right? That's why Revelation read earlier, right? It said this is the patience and the faith of the saints, man. So we're patiently waiting for that cup to be given unto you, man. That's right. All right.
That's Lamentations 4:22. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
Right. So we have accomplished our sentence, man. All right. That's us, man. And how do we know? Because you got men that are waking up to this truth, man. That's bringing it out, man. Coming back into the fold, how about you on shot? That's how you know that time is up, man. All right, so we got
He will no more carry thee away into captivity.
right, and this is the last captivity that we're gonna be in, man. All right, after this captivity, that's it, man. All right, and again, we're all gonna be righteous in that day. Right. All right, so there's gonna be no need for us to go back into captivity. All right, because captivity was a reward for us for going off, man. But in this new time that we're coming into, this new era, right, which is a part of the new covenant that we're coming into, we're all going to be righteous, man. All right? Yeah, like the scripture says, it said, we shall no longer teach every man know the Lord, because all going to know him, man. All right? That's it on
Reading on back in Lamentations 4:22. He will visit thy iniquity on daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
Right, and that's exactly what's happening, man. See, now the Lord is discovering the sins of Edom, man. All right, and the man of the Lord, through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, is bringing it out, man. Right.
Got something right now.
Let's read that.
All right, Curtis, Revelation 18, verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities.
Right, man. So her sins have reached unto heaven, man. All right, and the Lord has remembered her iniquities, man.
Right.
So the Lord has forgotten about the iniquities of Babylon and Edom, man. All right. That's why the Lord again is going to come at you with full force. Because think about it, man. The Lord's time is not like ours, man. All right? The Lord's time to us, 2,000 years is 2 days to him. That's right. All right? So it's still fresh on his mind, man. All right? The time when he was crucified to the time he went up to the chariot and went back to the Father, he still remember everything, man. All right? It's still fresh on his mind. So that anger still is not killing, man. That's right. All right? So that anger is still pent up, man. All right? And guess what? He's still going to have that fresh on his mind and remember what you did, man. All right? Because even now to this very day, he's witnessing the people of the Lord suffering, man. All right?
This is Joel chapter 3 and verse 7. Behold, I will raise them out of the place whether ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head.
Right, read that again,
Joel chapter 3 verse 7. Behold, I will raise them out of the place whether ye have sold them, and will recompense your and return your recompense upon your own head.
Right, man. So the Lord is going to recover us from all the places where he's given us over to. All right? He's going to return the recompense upon your own head, man. Right. All right? So that's the same torment that you gave us, all right? And all these different nations that had a hand in our downfall, you're going to receive of that same cup, man. All right? You're going to receive of that same judgment. I'm sorry. All right?
This is verse 8. Joel chapter 3 verse 8. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians, to a people far off, for the Lord has spoken it.
So the Lord is going to take your sons and your daughters into captivity, man. All right? Because guess what? The Lord remember that event too. You separate us from our families, all right? During the auction blocks, all right? Separating the families. Guess what? That's going to happen. That same judgment is going to happen to you, man.
Right.
All right.
Got something right there. This is Deuteronomy 30 verse 7. It says, "And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee."
God, so the Lord is going to take those same curses and put them upon the heathen, man. All right. Those same curses, all right, about us being taken into captivity, all right, brother against brother, the wife against the husband, all that's going to fall upon you, man. All right. Because guess what, man? All these curses that came upon us, all right, like the just read, is going to come upon you, man. All right, you're going to have to taste that same judgment that we did, man. All right, and rightfully so, man. The reason why somebody grab
I got a question for you. Yeah, this is Ecclesiastes. So 16 and 11, it says, if there be one stiff neck among the people, it is marvel if he escape unpunished.
So if it was one stiff neck upon the people, it's a marvel. All right, it's an error from the Lord that he escapes, man. All right, so the Lord has put these Edomites into remembrance, man. He's going to repay you back for what you did, man. All right, so you're not going to escape, man. It'll be a marvel if you escape from the hand of the Lord, man. All right, so the Lord's going to make sure that you don't escape, man. All right.
It says, and if there be one still left among the people, it is marvel if he escape unpunished. For mercy and wrath are with him. He is mighty to forgive and to pour out his blessing.
That's right, and that's what's going to happen, man. All right? Because when the time comes, when he returns, he's going to do just that. He's going to deal out mercy. He's going to pour out his force, man. All right? He's going to give salvation. And he's going to give destruction, man.
That's right.
All right?
This is Psalms chapter 89 and verse 14. Justice and judgment are the habitation of thy throne. Mercy and truth shall go forth, shall go before thy face. And I got this definition of this word justice.
That's the well moving. So that's what you got to expect from your house outside. Justice.
That's right. This is the word mishpat, Strong's H, mashpat, Salakia. 49, 41, judgment, justice, ordinance, judgment, act of deciding a case.
The ordinance. Everything's going to be returned to its rightful order. Those who admit, that's what I looked at. I think it's Ecclesiastes the 10th chapter. I've seen service, ordinance. Everything gonna go into its rightful order, man. Women gonna go back into their rightful life where they should be under the power of a man. And you devil that's running around off your chain, man. You dogs off your leash. It's gonna be put back in order, man. That's what that means, ordinance. Yep.
Case, cause, presented for judgment. Sentence.
Hey, this is the court, man. This is the courtroom right here, man. All right, this is the court, and Esau is at the what you call it?
They on the stand.
Yeah. You know,
They've been scrutinized. They've been. We the spiritual DAs. And we question these devils. We produce an overwhelming amounts of evidence. Oh, you know, like real quick, if I may say, one of the most strongest conviction rates come behind audio and video. When you got audio and video, you nail a person with that. You know, in opposed of hearsay, she say, where the evidence might be not as strong. When you got audio and video on somebody, that's it. The only thing left for them is the copper plea. Right? So real quick, Doc, we got audio and video on you devils. That's right. We got video of you devils in your crime, and we also got audio. You know? Yep. Like, you know, we got pictures. You hanging us. Yeah. We producing evidence. Yeah, postcards. We got you red-handed, man. Red-handed.
Because that's how you get big dogs.
That's how you got it. They got RICO cases and shit like that. They got to be audio, video, and they got to be a strong, conviction, man.
This is sentence, decision of judgment, execution of judgment,
execution of judgment, man.
time of judgment.
And we're in the time of judgment, man.
That's right.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, I got something back. Yeah. This is Jeremiah chapter 11 and verse 20. But, O Lord of hosts, that judges righteously, that tries the reins and the heart, let me see thy vengeance on them, for unto thee I have revealed my cause.
You know, that's another beautiful scripture, man. Because why? Because the desire, really, man, you go into it, the desire of a man to see a downfall of enemy. Right there, you know what you can find that, because it's you remember the movie Conan?
Oh yeah.
Where it says what he said, he asked one guy, what's best in life? He's talking about like when you're winning in there, this and that. He's like, no man, that's not what it means. And then he turned to Conan and said, look, what's best in life? He said, look, to crush your enemies, to watch them flee before you, and to hear the lamentation of the Lord. That was, man, I'm telling you, man. Oh, you had 25. What was that? Oh, you got it. You got it. Bring it out.
It's Sirach 25, verse 1. Like it, verse 7. It said, let me 9 things which I have judged how my heart should be happy. And the 10th was I will utter with my tongue. And Birmingham joined his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy.
Right, oh, and him that liveth to see the fall of his enemy, man. And we got to see that, man. All right? When we being up into the church, all right, those bishops come down to the same time, we're going to witness the fall of our enemy, man. All right? And I can guarantee you, man, each and every brother got earmites that they sincerely hate, man. All right? And the Lord's going to make sure that, hey, it's going to be so bad, when we stand on that sea of glass looking down, all right, which is spoken about in Revelation, the Lord going to make sure that, hey, look, you see that guy that putting that hard shell on there? You see him right away. Hey, the Lord can do that, man. All right? So the Lord's going to make sure that we see the fall of our enemies, man. All right?
Just add on to that, it's going up into the chairs. Hey, where you think Jake get that saying from? Dodging rain. See, we ain't gonna be touched, man, when we go up in the church, Lord willing, right? Hey, that's what, hey, you so skinny, you can dodge rain. That's what they used to say, man. So we ain't gonna be, hey, we ain't gonna, how about Shem Shai ain't gonna allow us to get hit by damn one of them raindrops, man. We got an ICD.
Right, yeah. It said, no torment shall touch you.
See, that is, that is why.
I think it's Psalm 91 where it said no torment shall touch you.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got some going back because, like you said, the Edomites that we've been looking for, they put it on us. Y'all wish he's going to pay us back. This is the book of Romans 12, verse 19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath.
Right, avenge not yourself, man. So that's why now we're not in time to deal out our own judgment. That's right. Hey, that's why the Lord put it there in Genesis, right? It's about Cain. He said, he who slay Cain, shall be judged sevenfold. That's why we can't do nothing to the sons of Cain right now, man.
And the Met is 77.
I know what that is. That's why, can I say too, that's why they hold bloodline. They're a family of thieves, man. Scripture said they're going to be a fugitive, right?
Yeah.
So what happens when you catch a fugitive? Then it's going to be an intense interrogation, scrutinized.
That's right.
Yes, how much more today with the elites, man. All right? So the Lord, that's really you taking away the pleasure of the Lord, man, by doing that, by taking judgment to your own hands, man. Because I think it's another scripture where it says he exercises loving kindness and
Jeremiah 9. Oh, can I say too? You say that to a Song of Solomon. Wake not thy love. And it's almost like if you're on the streets, right? And something happened. If something happened, the cops tell you, why didn't you just call us, man? You can't be a vigilante. You can't take matters into your own hands. You said, man, no, you just got emotional. Now you got to go through the time. Because you should have taken it to the court. I said, I'm going to sue you. I just take it to court. But that's what we did. We just taking it down to the court. And we leaving the matter in the hand of Yahweh by Shemai Shai. So they go back to the, I think it's that Luke, the assistant. This is court, man. And the Lord is going to justify it.
It says, for it is written, vengeance is mine, and I will repay, saith the Lord.
Right, hey, vengeance belongs to the Lord, man. All right, so they say he's going to be the one to repay, man. All right, so when the Lord gives that command, that's it, man. All right, when the Lord gives that command, that's when you're going to deal out judgment, man. Right. So when the Lord say the word, that's it, man. Even Yahweh Shai himself is waiting, man. Because even Yahweh Shai himself is waiting.
Hey, he's long suffering.
Yeah, and that's why in scripture Yahweh Shai told us that it's not for you to know the time and season, only the Father only. So even Yahweh Shai don't even know, man. But when Yahweh Shai hear that word, that's it, man. He's gonna spring in action, man. So the Lord right now, he's waiting, man. He's making his shots, getting ready, man. He's dropping that sword, getting ready to take the devils down, man.
Right. Now, this is Ezekiel chapter 21 and 24. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, because ye have made your iniquity to be remembered, and that your transgressions are discovered, so that in all your doings your sins do appear.
Ooh, yeah, so your sins do appear, man. All right, there it is, man.
Evidence.
All right, yeah, there you go.
You got the evidence. This is, hey, Exhibit A. Exhibit A. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Court and session, man.
Meat on that.
now that evidence, that case is being put against you, man.
Right.
All right? And we're bringing it out, man. All right? And why is that, man? Because the spirit and power behind about shot, all right, it's reaching within his ears, man. All right? That's why, again, is that where it speaks about when the time when Cain slew Abel, he said, look, the blood of thy brother still cries unto me. All right? All right? So now you're still hearing that same cry and how about shot, man. Saying, when are you going to take this man down, man? And avenge him.
Continuing on, it says, because I say that ye are come to remember, ye shall be taken with the hand.
Ooh, he said, because you are come to remember. He said, you shall be taken with the hand. Who's the hand? That's it. That's right. That's the hand of the Most High, man. He's right. Taken by the power behind shot, man. All right, when he returns, man. All right? But, yes.
This is Exodus chapter 21 and verse 16. And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand.
In this place, Esau is seeing the crime, man. All right? Why is that, man? Why? Because, hey, we found in his hand, man. We're here in Babylon, man, in serving captivity. So when Yahushua returns, he's going to find us in his hand, man. He's going to be caught red-handed, like I just said.
Hey, can I say something to you? When you go into that commemoration of them plundering Israel in the form of the Ark of Titus, that's symbolic to us because we known as the jewels of the Lord. So they took us out of the temple, the goodly items of the Lord. That's symbolic to us, man. So you're gonna be found with the goods of the Lord, the goods of His temple. You're gonna be found in your hand, man. That's robbery, man. You robbed the Lord, you robbed the boss, man. And that's what you gonna do, man. You're gonna put you hell for that. He that's still gonna
And then the boy says, he shall surely be put to death.
Right. He shall surely be put to death, man. That's going to be fulfilled after you serve your captivity, man. That's why Obadiah said. That's why Obadiah spoke about, or the scripture spoken within Obadiah tells you that we're going to kindle, a fire against Esau, man. In other words, you're going to be burnt up, man. All right. The house of Jacob should be a fire, and Joseph a flame, and then Esau was stubble, man, ashes. All right. And there's going to be no, and it says there's going to be no more remaining out of the house of Esau. All right? The Lord's going to make sure that you Edomites are going to be a thing of the past, man. All right? Like it said, where is he? You know, they're going to be saying that, man. All right? Where's this man, man? Because now today, man, nobody can imagine a world without Esau. To this very day, you can't imagine living in a city or a place or in the world itself without these Edomites, right? But the Lord's going to make sure that reality is going to come to pass, man. All right?
After he served 1,000 years of captivity.
This is the book of Job 20, and I'm going to start at verse 19. It says, because he hath oppressed and hath forsaken the poor, because he hath vowed and taken away an house which he buildeth not.
That's right. That's why it says, because he has taken the poor, all right, and we're the poor, man. All right? You hold something out?
Yeah, I got some.
Okay, I want somebody to grab Luke about Lazarus and rich man. We're going to go on. Yeah, go ahead and bring it out.
Yeah, this is Numbers chapter 35 and verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood is the foul of the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
That's right, man. So that's what these devils have done, man. They have shed the blood of the children of Israel, man. All right? On this land today, man. Right now, we're literally standing on blood, man. We're standing on bloodshed, man.
Where it started at 16.
Yeah, there you go. Yep. Yeah, so every single thing they have straight away from blood, man. All right? That's why this man is a bloody man, man. That's why, and that's one of the reasons why, if you really look at it, man, that's one of the reasons why people were taken away from him, man. All right? Because it shows you what a bloody man that he is, man. All right? Because without that pigment, you can see the blood within the skin, man. All right? But that in itself is symbolic, man. All right? But, you found it out.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, this is the book of Luke 16 and verse 1. It says, he said also unto his disciples, there was a certain rich man, which had a steward, and the same was accused unto him, and so like it said, the same was accused unto him that he had wasted his goods. And he called him and said unto him, How is it that I hear of this of thee? Give an account of thy stewardship, that thou mayest go, that thou be no longer a steward. Then the steward said within himself, what shall I do for my Lord taking away from me the stewardship? I cannot dig, and it's like I cannot dig to beg, I am ashamed. Let me see. Yeah, I think I jumped down a little bit.
Yeah. But while he's getting that, grab Ezekiel 19. So you found it?
Yeah, it's like that's 16, I got it 19. Yeah, here you go. This the book of Luke 16 verse 19, it says there was a certain rich man which was clothed in purple and fine linen and fared sumptuously every day.
Yeah, that's going to Esau, man. Or Esau. Okay? Really, and that starts at the top of Esau, man. The elite. Okay?
Verse 20, and there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at his gate full of sores.
That's right, and that's Israel, man. That's why, again, that's why we know this the poor. Okay? So we lay at the gate full of swords, man. All right? And the swords is something that we're not able to recover from, man. Unless Yahweh Shemel Shah comes to come and heal us, man. All right? And also as well with those same swords, man, that goes into us being into submission, man. All right? And that's being under subjection of these information, man. All right?
Revelation 18 and 7, it says, how much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she hath said in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
That's right, man, because she has lived deliciously, man. All right? So much evil and torment will give her, man. So that's why, again, that's why the Lord is going to repay you for everything that you did, man. All right? The Lord's going to make sure that you see widowhood, man. That you see the loss of children, okay? And the loss of children and widowhood is you being destroyed, man. All right? The land of Babylon being destroyed. All right? Because with the loss of children, that's death, man. And that's why you're going to see, like the scripture say, the city that was slain 7,000 men, you're going to see that happen in the soils of America, man. All right?
See, man, come on. Yeah, going back to Luke 16 and verse 20, and there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at his gate full of sores.
Right, so Lazarus, again, us being, that being Israel, us being in the lower state, and we were full of sores, man. All right? Now, go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 51, verse 23. But I will pour into, but I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee, which have said to thy soul, bow down, that we may go over. And thou hast laid thy body as the ground, and as the street to them that went over.
Oh, and that's why, hey, like I just read, it said the man that was Lazarus who was laid at the gate. All right?
Let's say real quick, when you lay down, that means you submitted.
Yeah.
You lay down, you submitted. You devil, you overdid it, man. You didn't resist you. Oh, that was the scripture said you have flipped forth your hand against those. We didn't resist you, man. Yet you devils, you further the affliction. Here it is. We laid down for you devils, man. That's what they're going into. We laid at his gate. I'm just going to have to back that up.
That's why we laid at the gate full of swords, man. All right? Something that's, again, only Yahweh Shemel Shah they can cure us from that, man. All right? But again, we were at a lower state, man. All right? Being down to a submission, like I just said. All right? Continue to hold it on.
Isaiah 14 and 6. He who smote the people in wrath with a continuous stroke.
Oh, he that smote the people in wrath with a continuous stroke, man. In other words, hey, I just said it, man. You didn't let up. All right? You didn't let up on beating us into submission, man. We was already on the ground, all right, cowering, all right? But here it is again, man. Look, you still continue to whip us, man. All right? And it's not, it has to be a physical whip, all right? It's your laws, man.
Right.
All right? That's that continuous stroke, man. That you put on all people.
It says, he that ruleth the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindereth.
Right, man. He that smote the nations in anger is persecuted, man. See, now that case is being built, man. All right? And nobody stopped us and say, hey, you guys, no, man. Like, no, go ahead. now the spirit is being brought out, man, without any hindrance. Okay, so nobody's hindering these words and the truth being brought out, man. All right, no one's hindering the court session, man, or the court session. All right, I mean, the Lord is allowing it to continue, man. All right,
It says, yeah, that's it. Matter of fact, verse 7, it says, the whole earth is at rest and is quiet, they break forth into singing.
That's right. Oh, so the devil was taken down, man. The whole earth is going to be quiet, man. All right, and the whole earth is going to be quiet, and he's not going to hinder anything, man. All right, and also as well, like the all continue to read, it says, even the first people are going to be rejoicing at their downfall, man. All right, so every single nation, all right, is going to be glad at their downfall, man. All right, especially us, man, when we're back in rulership. All right.
This is Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
And that's what's going to happen when the time to come, man. When we're back in rulership, all right, everyone is going to be rejoicing that day, man. All right? So the people are going to rejoice once again, man. But guess what's happening?
But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
Right, so the wicked are bearing rule right now, man. All right, and the people are mourning right now, man. All right, and these people are mourning about what doing heavy drugs. All right, but even making it a point to where you dedicate Saturday to do whatever type of wickedness comes to mind, man. All right, that's why you work a 9-to-5 job from Monday to Friday, and Saturday is really the only day you really look forward to, man. Now I'm not talking about people that are outside the circle, man. All right, because when it comes Saturday, we're ready to do the work, man.
You good.
All right. When it comes Saturday, we're ready to do the work of the will of the Lord, man. All right. We're willing to do the will of Yahweh Bashim Shot. But to the rest of the people, man, they look to ulterior motives, man, ulterior methods of redeeming themselves, man. All right.
I got to put something back up when he said back now he's gonna be quiet because the Lord he's gonna bring down Esau. This is Rock 10 and verse 10. The physician cut off a long disease. And he that is today a king, tomorrow shall die.
Yeah, man. Hey, the Lord's cutting out that long disease, man. He's cutting out that cancer of the earth, man.
Right.
All right. And guess what? When that cancer's cut off, man, that's relief in itself, man. When you cut off that cancer, man, you have sickness in your body, man. It's cut off about a week. Man, you at rest, man. You relieve yourself, man. All right. You're comforted again, man.
What happens when you get over just a slight load? Hey, you relieve, man. You feel like you can jump up on mountain. You know what I'm saying? But with that cold, you ain't been able to do nothing, man.
That's right. You're back to your full strength. And that's exactly then the understanding. It says the whole earth is going to be back to where it was, man. All right.
Can I say something to you? They tell you that in 1 Timothy 6 and 3, I consent to wholesome words. That word wholesome go back to health.
George Lucas would say that.
They came back to see us.
See?
Esau ain't nobody counsel, man. Right? Esau is the counsel of the earth. Right? Like Uncle saying, whenever you want to get rid of the counsel, you got something. Go ahead.
So please ask us 10 and 10. The physician cut off a long disease.
The physician cut off a long disease. Who is the disease, man? A long disease, man. Esau Edom, man. Who is the physician? Yahweh Shai. Right? He is coming to take away the cancer out of the body. Yahweh Shai is going to bring that radiated fire, all right, or that radiation treatment to the body, which is the earth, man. All right? And the earth has been sickening, all right, has been weakening. Those that dwell upon the earth have been weakening by the cancer, man. Hey, shalom.
Y'all good?
Yeah, we good.
Yeah, I see y'all, man. Y'all just brought tears to my body.
That's spirit, man. Hey,
Shalom.
Go ahead.
Please ask us 10 and 10.
Hey, man, put your wife in front of you. What's wrong?
That's all. Please ask us 10 and 10. The physician cut off a long disease. He that is today a king, tomorrow shall die.
Right, wait around. We get
So him today as a king, tomorrow shall die. All right. And guess what? That's not even a long time, man. All right. That's why Esau only had a limited time to move. All right. And then guess what? His rulership is up now, man. All right? Now we're reaching the end of this little season, man. Okay? Because he only have a little time to rule, and there's a reason why he was given a little time to rule, man. All right? The reason why, because he is the wicked that the Bible speaks about. All right? When you have the wicked in rulership, man, everything dies, man. All right? That's why the author read earlier said the whole earth will be at rest, man. All right? So when that long disease, like the gray, is cut off, the whole earth is going to be at rest, man. All right? Because now it stands today that cancer is sucking the earth dry, man. All right?
Yeah, kind of the book of Job 20 in verse 5, the triumph of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment.
Right, man. So the joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment, man. All right? So the triumph of the wicked is now it's coming to a close, man. All right? I mean, if you look at it, man, America, all right, has the shortest run, man. Right. All right? But at the end of it, Esau still is that long disease, man. And guess what? It started back in the Greeks, Rome, and America is a continuation, man. Right. All right. So the Lord is starting to cut off that long disease, man. All right. And with that being said, America, America had a short run, man. And that short run is coming to an end, man. All right.
I got something for you. This is
You go ahead and get y'all something.
okay. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 126 and 1. When the Lord turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dream. Then was our mouth filled with laughter, and our tongue was singing. Then said they among the heathen, the Lord hath done great things for them.
Yeah, so this is that dream is going to become a reality, man. All right? Because guess what? It says the Lord, and they're going to say that, man. Lord, surely the Lord is making good to them. All right? Hey, that's the case of the name escapes right now. Balaam. Yeah. He said, look, man, these people, man, he want to be us, man. Yeah, Balaam. Balaam, man. All right? Balaam saw the prospering of Israel, and he wanted to be like us, man. All right? So guess what? When we're back in our full strength, when we're brought back into the kingdom, all right, and we're brought back in righteousness, that's the heathen are going to be envious of us, man. All right?
I got a precept.
To be Israelite, they say. You all know the best.
Oh, yeah. That was,
That's in Paul and what's that one? Ripper.
See how bad the scriptures are?
Yeah. He said, you must convince me to be a Christian.
Be a Christian. God.
I got some back them up. How we going to get exhausted? This is the book of Isaiah 2 in verse 2. This shall come to pass in the last days that the mount of the Lord, it says the mount of the Lord house shall be established in the top of the mountains. It shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it.
That's right. So Israel is going to be back on top, man. All right? It's going to be set back as the government of the earth, man. Because guess what? In the beginning, man, it was set up that way, man. All right? The Lord has appointed a people to himself. All right? And that same people was supposed to govern the earth, man. All right? And since those people are in a lower state, the earth can't be governed the way it's supposed to, man. All right? So guess what? When the Lord puts the people back on top, the people that's supposed to govern the earth back on top, the earth's going to rejuvenate itself, man. All right? Because the Lord's people, we know how to govern the earth, man. We know what needs to be done in order for the earth to continue to live, man. All right? Hey, look, the Lord gave us the knowledge for the keys of life, man. All right?
Quick precept, bro. Quick precept. Proverbs 29 and 2, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. All right, hey, that spirit come back out. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
Right, man. So the righteous are in authority, and people will rejoice, man. All right? And the wicked, all right, is going to be taken out of rulership, man, because the people are mourning, man. All right? Again, man, when you ever get in other words, man, people today, man, especially our people, man, you always got to look over our shoulder, man. All right? The reason why is because the next day could be your last, man. That's why King David prophesied about this place, man. He prophesied about this place being the valley of the shadow of death, man.
That's right.
Because this valley, which valley is a low land, all right, which Babylon is a low land, all right. This place is death at every turn, man. All right. You can walk down the street and get hit, man.
Somebody there for y'all.
Oh, yeah,
book of Psalms 23, in verse 4. It says, "Yo, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil."
Yeah, man. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we're not going to fear evil, man. All right? Again, because the Lord has his angels encamping around us, man. All right? And King David know that as well, man. All right? You know, why is that, man? Because again, all right, the house of David is being raised back up, man. All right? So we're not going to fear in the presence of these Edomites, man. All right? We're not going to fear in the presence of what Esau come at us with, man. All right, because the Lord Yahweh is fighting for us, man. And why is another scripture where it says, strive unto the truth of the death, and the Lord will fight for you, man. All right?
Continuing on, it says, "For thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me."
Right, and that rod and that staff, all right, that's going into these scriptures, man. All right, the knowledge, wisdom, understanding Yahweh strive, but ultimately, it's Yahweh shot. All right? That's the rod and the staff that's covering us, man. All right? Because a rod and a staff, that's a symbol of government, man. Yep, that's it.
I got some there on this valley of the shadow of death. This is the book of Job 29, in verse 3. It says, "When his counter shine upon my head, and when by his light I walk through darkness."
And by his light, we walk through darkness, man. All right? That's why in this land of gross darkness, we got the light, man. All right? And I'm not sure what it is, but where it says, he is that light, that true light.
True light. Yeah, this is the book of Psalms 119 and 105. It says, "Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path."
So the word is a light unto our feet and a lamp unto our path, man. All right? So through this word, we're able to navigate through darkness, man. All right? And you know what? And that's beautiful, man, because guess what? We're getting close to the time of Passover. All right? Now, that's a remembrance of what we went through back in the captivity of Egypt. All right? But when we was leaving out of Egypt, right? When we was leaving out of Egypt, we had that light, man. We had that pillar, a light through the pillar of fire, which is Yahweh Shai, man. All right? And guess what? We got that same light, man, which is Yahweh Shai. Okay? Which, once again, leading us out of Egypt, the new Egypt, man. All right? That's a part of the Passover, new Passover we're coming into, man. All right? Us being led out of the new Egypt, all right? And it's city was also spiritually called Sodom. All right? And being brought into the promised land. All right?
I think this is the book of this is the book of John 8 and 12. "Thus spake Yahushua again unto them, saying, I am the light of the world. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life."
That's right, man. So that's why the Lord Yahweh is that light, man. All right? And him that have him is not going to walk in darkness, man. All right? So if you don't have Yahweh, man, it's a done deal, man. All right? You're not going to be able to make it into the kingdom, man. All right? Imagine, man. Imagine Israel going through the wilderness without that light, man. All right?
St. John chapter 1 and verse 4, "In him was life, and the light was the light of men."
Yeah, right? That's it, man. And in him was life, and that life is the light of men, man. All right? That's why the wisdom was the embodiment of wisdom. All right? So we know how to navigate through this darkness and stay alive, man. All right? Through this word, man. That's how you stay alive, man. All right?
It says, "And the light shineth in the darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not."
That's why you got certain guys that can't understand this truth, man. All right? The darkness can't comprehend what we're bringing out, man. All right? Why? Because they don't know Yahweh Shai, man. All right? Yahweh Shai hasn't picked them out to receive his knowledge, man, to receive his understanding. All right? So that's why, once again, when the light shines in the darkness is not going to comprehend it, man. Because to them, this light is darkness, man. All right? And darkness to them is light, man. All right?
Isaiah 60 and 2, "For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people."
Right, and that darkness has covered the whole entire planet Earth, man. All right, and these people are engrossed in darkness, man. All right, darkness, which is what? Not knowing the words of Yahweh Shai, not being governed by the words of Yahweh Shai.
Right. Like the aunt said, to be in darkness is to not know, man. To be in ignorance, man. And once that light shine upon you, just like great analogy the brother always used, Ram always used, You'll never know the house is what? Filthy until you put light upon it. You see what I'm saying? And then, hey, the wickedness don't want to come to the light of Yahweh Shah unless it's these beings is right. So it says, but the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, shall rise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee.
Right, man. So the light shall be seen upon thee. All right, talking about the men of the Lord, and the glory of Yahweh Shah is being seen upon us, man. All right. Why? Because we got him, man. We have Yahweh Shah, man. All right. We have his word, man. All right. And we're showing forth that light, man. All right.
Hey, that glory. All right, because the book of who's that person?
Oh, yeah. Chapter 1, yeah, okay, I got you.
Because, like I said, hey, the glory has risen upon the men that's doing the work. And what's the glory, man? All right, the Most High taking men that are in earthen vessels and putting these jewels and these pearls in earthen vessels. And for these men, which are the lowest men upon the planet, coming out of the ghetto, come out on the street corner, starting with the apostles and the elders, to confound the wise, which is the wicked elite.
That's it. I'm going to start at verse 26. 1 Corinthians chapter 1 and 26. For ye see your calling, brethren.
Yeah, for ye see your calling. All right, all of us has been called. All right, we see it because we have the eyes to see and the ears to hear. All right, what's that calling? To go out on the highways and byways and hedges, to do these videos as we were commanded in the spirit of Yahweh Shah to his men, to feed the flock, man. Also to warn the flock, to compare the elect, Salakia, among the flock to come back to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah while it's still time. All right, go ahead.
For you see your calling, brethren.
That's the calling, man. All right, and we trying to make our calling of in the election sure to be a part of those that's predestinated in Yahweh Shah. By what? Doing the work, man. And through faith, man. Having faith by our works. Go ahead.
It says how that. Okay. It says how that not many wise men after the flesh.
Yeah, not many wise men after the flesh, such as men of the flesh, man. We see a lot of jakes, that's like the scripture says, noble men that don't have these secrets, man.
Darkness, the wisdom this world is dark. How much is this? How much is that
darkness?
Get that. How much is that darkness?
That's it. Whoa. That's it. That work.
Because it's like a person that got a degree, you know what I mean? A master's degree or a bachelor's degree. Let's just tell you how much depth you in, man.
Yeah, man.
Let's just tell you how much depth you in.
How stupid you are.
Because a person, they ain't guaranteed a job. They working with, they are managers at McDonald's at best, man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And the more bachelors, more degrees you have, man, that lets you know how dumb you are, man. Because you're more conform to the world of Esau, man. You conform to the knowledge. You filled up with that knowledge of Esau, man. Go ahead, you got it.
If I may add too, you remember that little momentary government shutdown they had?
Right.
Yeah, this lets you know about how much your degree is worth in society. Right, the knowledge of this world. So government can go down the next day. Right. The government can be shut down the next day, and all you people that's working in these high-level jobs, y'all gonna be working these low-level jobs, man. That's it. Case in point, I heard a story about the person that was working in Canada. Like they had a high executive position, and then when the government shut down, they're working at Publix as a cashier. That's when shit hits the fan, you're gonna realize how much that's worth, man.
Right.
Damn.
Because I add on that, because a lot of people with degrees, they be proud as hell, man.
Right.
You ain't tell me this, that,
Right.
they proud of the motherfucker, man.
Right.
That's the one of the things the Lord hates, man.
Right.
Right.
They feeling they hard, they got that higher education, which really, that's a lower education, man. You know what I'm saying?
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 19. Many are in high places.
Yeah, many are in high places, man. The high places according to this world. Being conformed to Esau's system. They are in high places. I always say, such as Denzel Washington. You know what I'm saying? LeBron James. Who got all these master degrees. They are stained by this society, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, continuing on, Ecclesiastes 3 and 19 again. Many are in high places and
It
of
says
renown.
many are in high places, man. But the elect is a small number, man. All right? And we are not in a high place in this society. Go ahead.
But mysteries are revealed unto the meek.
The mysteries, what is the mysteries? Those things that have been not revealed unto men since the beginning of time, man. Even unto the angels. See what I'm saying? But the mysteries are revealed unto who? The mysteries are revealed unto who?
The mysteries are revealed unto the meek.
Unto the meek. All right, and that's nothing physical, man. That's a carnal thing, man. What the world deems meekness being, they would think, you know, you coming bowing, yes sir and no sir. No, man, it's a spiritual thing, man. Being meek, man. All right, meek in the spirit. That's right. That's right. That's right. Come on, there.
Yeah, continue on, verse 20. For the power of the Lord is great, and he is honored of the lowly.
Yeah, the power of the Most High is great. What is the power of the Most High? Taking the weak things of the world to conform the wise. That's that glory being shown upon us, man. Read it one more time.
Verse
That
20.
light.
Ecclesiastes 3:20. For the power of the Lord is great, and he is honored of the lowly.
And that's what we're doing right now, man. We're honoring Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Or the lowly, you got it up.
Ezekiel chapter 11, verse 16. Therefore say, thus saith the Lord of power, although I have cast them far off among the heathen, and although I have scattered them among the countries, yet will I be to them as a little sanctuary in the countries where they shall come.
That's right. Being a part of the house of David, man. That small number, man. That remnant, man. All right. You got it up.
That's why man, if you go to the council of Great Millstone, we don't have no big mega camp, man. All right? That's why we're going as a little sanctuary, man, because the Lord is dealing with that small remnant. All right? That's why, again, man, that's why the Lord only deals with the ones who are meek, man. All right? And guess what? In a society like this, man, America, man, be honest, man, they put you in the spirit or whatever, we was coming out of the world, right? It was hard to be meek. It was hard to be humble in America, man. All right? Because we didn't understand. All right? That's why the Lord is dealing with that little sanctuary, or the little sanctuary, because we only have a select men that's able to do that. All right? You only have a select men that's able, that has that spirit on them, to be right and lowly, man. That's actually sincerely speaking lowly in the spirit, man. All right? Not all of Israel is like that, man. All right? Because again, the Lord chose only a certain few out of the nation of Israel that have that spirit, man. And that's a gift, man.
That's something too about Shah. Revelation 14 said they are virgins, man.
Right.
We wasn't defiled, we wasn't penetrated in different doctrines of this place, right?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Hey, we living in a time, man, where pride is at its all-time high, man. You know, pride, and that proud demon, that's an entity, man. That's a demon. All right, that's a spirit that's floating around, and that's why we gotta pray that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua never allow that proud demon to enter into our vessels, man. What the scripture says, the proud comes what? We know destruction comes. That's right.
Okay, if I may add too, is that man, really, I think I did a lesson on before. Man, that spirit of pride, man, that is a slow death.
Yeah, it is.
That's a slow death because it creeps in, you don't even know it.
That's right.
All right, it creeps in.
Hey, that's so heavy. Like you say, you don't even know it. There's so many levels of pride. We talking about negative pride. We ain't talking about, you know, having pride in how you doing your lessons. Or when the scripture says confidence, there you go. Or when the scripture says anything you find to do with your hands, do with all thy might. That's taking pride in what you're doing, such as this work, man. We ain't talking about that pride, we talking about that negative pride.
Glory anything, glory anything.
Yeah, see that ain't negative pride. That's having pride that I know. Finish this right. Go ahead.
Okay, Con, this is back in 1 Corinthians 1 and 26. It said, for ye see your calling, brethren, how there not many wise men after the flesh.
See, after the flesh. That's why, because we don't war after what? After the flesh, man. You see what I'm saying? And what the scripture say, to be carnally minded is what?
Yeah.
That's right.
See, not many not many mighty.
Yeah.
Not many noble
What that
are
mean?
called.
Not many mighty or many in this world, man. Not many mighty or many noble in this world. Once again, such as men that are even Israelites that are highly esteemed in this society as being somebody, man. The Most High ain't dealing with these type of people, man.
100,000 views.
That's right, man. Go ahead, up.
It says, But the Most High have chosen the foolish
So this
things.
is who the Most High is dealing with. The Most High have chosen the what?
The foolish things of the world.
See, this is a foolish thing of the world, man. To come out on the highways and byways and hedges week in and week out to prophesy in front of this wicked ass place, man. This is a foolish thing to them, man. You know, wearing these garments, you know what I'm saying, what they call dresses, sackcloth, you know, with Bibles on the corner, as they say, yelling at the so-called white man. No, man.
John came, camel skin.
That's it. And that's how we coming, man.
What you expect?
What you wait to expect? When you went out to the world, what you expect to see, man? That's being lowly in the spirit, man. You know? Go ahead, up.
It says, it said, but the Most High have chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise.
Yeah, so we're out here to confound who is the wise of this world on the left hand side of the Most High, the wicked elites, man. All right, so we have been chosen to come out, Lord willing, we be a part of those that well, should I say we have been called, and Lord willing, we be a part of those that have been chosen,
Right.
which is the elect to confound the wise, man, which is the wicked elite.
That's it. It said, and the Most High have chosen the weak things of the world.
And look, we are the weak things of this world, man. Why? Because we don't have any power, man. Hey, we still we still in captivity, man.
Oh, man.
Just simply put, we still in captivity. So we don't have any power, man. But the Most High have chosen those that don't have any power. Those, like the Apostle Paul, when they seen the image of the Apostle Paul, they were like, damn, this is him. You know, in the physical, you know, that's us, man. Physical ailments, you know, hey, we living from paycheck to paycheck. All right, brothers ain't even living from paycheck to paycheck. They making it day by day. See what I'm saying? Those are the ones that the Most High chosen. Go ahead.
That's something to back you up. This is Ecclesiastes 11, chapter 11, verse 12. Again, there is another that is slow and has need of help, wanting ability, and full of poverty. Yet the eye of the Lord looked upon him for good and set him up for his low estate. And that's what he's saying, man. We low, man, of the world, man. Hey, the foolish things of the world, okay? To confound the wise. They look up on us like we are poor, all right? We're bad, but guess what? The eyes of the Lord are looking upon us for what? For good, okay? To inherit what? The kingdom of heaven to come as it is on earth, man. Continuing on, verse 13, and it says, and lifted up his head from misery, so that many that saw it marveled at him, man.
Yeah, so that's the wicked elites marveling in us, man. Right now, man, because they like, damn, these niggas that we put in the ghettos, these sticks that we put in the ghettos, that's right, these vatos, you know what I'm saying, Uncle Tomahawks, you know what I'm saying, that we put in the ghettos, you know what I'm saying, they done risen up, which a small number of them done risen up, and they coming out to the street corners and letting the world know that we are the wicked that the Bible speaks of, and they're afraid of that, man. But that's only a small number, the meek in heart, the Most High chose.
Hosea chapter 12, verse 9. And I that am the Lord thy power from the land of Egypt will yet make thee to dwell in tabernacles, as in the days of the solemn feast. I have also spoken by the prophets, and have multiplied visions, and used similitudes by the ministry of the prophets.
That's right. So that's what you seeing take forth, man.
Right. Yeah. And to break that down is that when I read earlier about the Lord has chosen the foolish thing to confound the wise ones, and something as small as an ant, you can take that and confound the wise, man. And that's it. Something as small as an ant.
Scripture said what? Consider the ant.
I consider the ant now sluggard, man. So you can take something as small as an ant and confound the wise, man. That's how powerful this word is.
Right.
All right. So that's why once again it gives you different like I just read earlier, man. By us using similitudes, all right, and Yahushua did that, man. Right. And he used that same concept against the wicked scribes and Pharisees, who were experts at the law, man. Right. All right, and he confounded them, man. Right. So in that,
All right, Kai, a little bit more on this. It says,
oh shit, bring it up.
Okay.
It's Ephesians chapter 2, verse 6. It's like, actually, let's start verse 5. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 5. It says, even when we were dead in sins.
Yeah, even when we were dead in sins, right, which is transgression of the laws,
have quickened us together with Yahushua.
Have made us alive together with Hamashiach, man. Yahushua, man. That's the spirit that's been given through mercy of the Most High unto the meek. All right, those that are meek in spirit, not the noble, not the ones that are highly esteemed in this society. Go ahead, up.
It says, by grace you are saved.
See, by grace ye are saved. Go ahead.
And have raised us up together.
Woo! And have raised us, the hopeful elect in our case, raised us up together.
And made us sit together in heavenly places.
Yeah, and made us sit together in heavenly places. What's that, man? That's the knowledge, man. You know, that's something that the world don't have, man. The scripture says what? The light was shining in the darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not. Go ahead.
In Yahushua HaMashiach.
Yeah, in Yahushua HaMashiach, man. That's us being raised from a lower state, which, you know, we still in captivity, but those are the elect. Those that are meek in spirit, we have been raised up in heavenly places, man. All right, to sit in heavenly places, which is to sit in this knowledge, man. Okay, and that's through Yahushua, man. Go ahead.
Right. I got a quick precept to back you up. Because it's part of us coming back to the truth, experiencing Yahushua and Shah. That's why we out here. It's Psalms 33 in verse 18. Behold, the eye of the Lord is upon them that fear him.
Yeah, the eyes of the Lord are upon them that fear him, man. That's why we got this marvelous gift of faith. All right, and through faith, everything else. If we hear and we believe, all right, all of the marvelous riches that Yahweh shall have for us through the faith that we have, which is the gift, we're going to get it. Keep reading. All right, go ahead.
It says, upon them that hope in his mercy.
Yeah, so those are the ones that fear, man. Those that hope in his mercy, having the greatest hope upon the planet, man. All right, a hope that nobody else upon the planet has, man. Because if you look at a Jake, man, they thinking, that's right, we prisoners of hope, man. We are trapped in this hope, man. Okay, being a prisoner is what? To be what? Locked up, man. To be bound. All right, so we bound by the hope of Yahushua coming to save us, man. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, Doc. You have something? Oh, yeah, cut.
Yes. Back in Ephesians chapter 2, verse 7. That in the ages to come.
That in the ages to come. What is the ages to come? These present times that you're seeing right now, man. Go ahead.
He might show the exceeding riches of his grace and his kindness toward us through Hamashiach Yahushua.
Read that again.
It says, he might show the exceeding riches of his grace and his, verse 7, that in the ages to come.
That in the ages to come, go ahead.
He might show the exceeding riches of his grace.
Yeah, he might show the exceeding riches of his grace, all right? And what's that exceeding riches? The knowledge and wisdom and understanding. The true knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
That's right.
To understand what times we're in. To measure the times through what? Through grace. Go ahead.
In his kindness toward us.
Yeah, and his kindness. See, in the mercy of the Most High towards us, man, the hopeful elect. All right, go ahead.
Toward us through Hamashiach Yahushua.
And that's only through the bloodshed of Yahushua, man. Say it again.
That's ultimate kindness.
Yeah, that's ultimate kindness, man. You can't get no kinder than that, man.
I think there's another scripture where a parable said, look, I'll send my son. And they'll hear him.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's what he did, man. He sent his son over. He sent his son to be the ultimate sacrifice for the sins of Israel, man. All right? That in itself, man, is kindness, man. Because the Most High, you know, he didn't have to do that, man. All right? But the Most High set it up that way to show you his power, man. To show you how much he really cares for Israel, man. All right? Imagine, hey, you know what? That also goes to the account of Abraham and Isaac.
Right on.
That's the ultimate, and that was a test of faith, too. Because Abraham, man, think about it, that's your only son, man. And you about to sacrifice your only son for the will of the Most High. And guess what? The Most High did it for Yahushua, man. He said Yahushua to be a sacrifice, man. He sent his only begotten son to be his sacrifice, man. But to show you how much he really care about Israel.
We're going to get there.
Hebrews 7, verse 27, it says, matter of fact, I can start at verse 26. It's Hebrews 7, in verse 26, for a second high priest became us, who is holy, harmless.
Yeah. Hey, because Yahushua, man, took upon himself no reputation, man. He came from a heavenly place all right, which Yahushua is the Almighty, the only begotten Son of the Most High, and he took upon himself no reputation and made himself a servant, man, which is coming in the form of us, man. Go ahead.
It says, who is holy, harmless, undefiled, separate from sinners.
And that's Yahushua coming as the sacrificial lamb, man. Because when Yahushua came as a sacrificial lamb, he was holy, he was undefiled, he was pure. All right? Previous lives that he was in, he wasn't as pure as he was when he was the sacrificial lamb, man. See? Such as Adam, such as Solomon. Go ahead.
Continuing on, it says, and made higher than the heavens.
Yeah, go ahead.
Who kneeled not daily, he said, who kneeled not daily as those high priests.
Yeah, so the high priest was making sacrifices on a continual basis, but every year the sins of the people was remembered, man. Through the sacrifices of the high priests, man, such as turtle doves, you know, the blood of the goats and bullocks. That wasn't able to cleanse the elect of the nation of Israel, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Huh?
If I may add, that was known as an imperfect sacrifice.
Yep.
Perfect sacrifice. That's it, huh?
It was imperfect because the people that were committing the sacrifices, they kept going off.
That's it.
All right?
That's it.
But
That's it.
through Yahushua, that was the perfect sacrifice.
Yeah, that's it. The perfect sacrifice. The ultimate sacrificial lamb, man. Go ahead, huh?
Because let's say you burn 100 incense at one time, it's gonna get too strong that it started to stink, man. You know what I mean? At first it was sweet savor, but as you continue going on, that strong smell, you get that little sting, and you know, like, man, I don't want to stop burning this.
Burn something else.
You know what I mean? You need to burn something else. You know what I mean?
And that's why the ultimate sacrifice was needed, man. Go ahead.
That goes into why they loathe my law. You know what I'm saying? Why they had liberty, man. They had liberty to sacrifice up to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, but they took it for granted. They kept going off. And like you said, on purpose.
Hey, like the scripture said, they have a turtle dove laid in the cut. Hey, and one, it's right. And one example of somebody, man, that understood was Job, man. You know, because what Job did, Job used to sacrifice even for the sins that he even thought that his sons, and you know what I'm saying? That's right. But guess what? At the end of the day, the Most High still considered him to save, man. See what I'm saying? Go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, come.
Colossians chapter 2, verse 16. Let no man therefore judge you in meat, or in drink, or in respect.
Read again from the top.
Verse 16 says, let no man therefore judge you in meat, or in drink.
Yeah, because, hey, you know, hey, man, we got the Passover coming up, man. You know, if a brother feel like, you know, that he's not worthy enough yet to participate in the Passover, hey, we can't condemn that brother for that, man. Because you don't want to take the Passover unworthily, man. Go ahead.
It says, or in drink, or in respect of an holy day.
Right.
Or of the new moon, or of the Sabbath days.
Right.
Which are a shadow of things to come.
Right.
By the body, by what the body is of the Yahushua.
That's it. Go ahead up.
Yep, it's a shadow of things to come, man. Right? And again, all the sacrifices that was done was a shadow of what was to come. Which is that sacrifice was
Right.
Yahushua.
Right.
All right? Just like the Passover. The Passover is a shadow of things to come. Which is what? The Passover from the land of the Lord.
That's it, That's it, Go ahead. Beautiful, beautiful.
Going back to Hebrews 7 and 26 again, it says, for as the high priest became us, who is holy, harmless, undefiled, separate from sinners, and made higher than the heavens.
Right.
Who needed not daily as those high priests.
Yeah, so he needed not daily, meaning once he took upon the cross that one time, he didn't have to do it anymore, man. You know, that was the ultimate sacrifice for the sins of the elect of the nation of Israel, so the rest of Israel could be saved, man. And he didn't have to do this on a yearly or weekly or monthly basis. It was one time, man. Go ahead.
It says to offer up sacrifice first for his own sins.
Hold up. First for his own sins, man. See? So Yahushua offered up sacrifices, you know what I'm saying, first for his own sins. You see what I'm saying?
That's the question to ask a Christian, man.
Hey,
My own day.
What is this mean by sacrificing himself for his own sins?
See, they wouldn't get that, man. They would say, hold up, Jesus was perfect.
hey, I got a precept.
Go ahead, Go ahead.
This
You know how
is
they
Job. This is Job 4 and 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perish being innocent.
Whoa!
And this is a question mark.
Whoa!
Meaning that question stands to this day.
Whoa!
If it was a period, that means that already. You got an answer for it.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
That's
You got.
Go ahead, bro. You got it. Go ahead.
But that question mark.
Be a part of the movie, my brother. Be a part of the movie. Go ahead.
That question means it stands to this day. Whenever it's a question mark in the scriptures, that means that question stands to this day, man. That's why the scripture always say, until this day they rebelled against the house of David. And you know what I mean? Because it means it stands to this day, man. So let's go back to it in Job 4 and 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent.
So, hey, when you see, just to explain that furthermore, when you see a 2-year-old getting murdered by a stray bullet, all right? When you see what you would deem in the world as an innocent person or innocent bystander receiving judgment or death, all right? They wasn't innocent, man. All right? That's the bitter and the sweet of these scriptures, man.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? To see a 1-year-old catch a stray bullet, that means what? She wasn't innocent, man. She was paying for her past sins, man.
That's it.
Coming back in the reincarnation, man.
That's it.
See? Go ahead, up. Hey, it's the bell time.
Call
her Lord
Yahweh.
Right.
Come on, man.
You got it.
God, this is Job 4 and 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off?
Yes.
Yeah, so pretty much, we know Yahushua, when he came as Yahushua on planet Earth, he was perfect, man. But what 2 Samuel the 7th chapter say, man? You gotta explain 2 Samuel 7, because it tell you that Solomon, he died in his old age. He died peacefully, man. You know what I mean? So you gotta explain that, man. He chastised him, stripes men and all that. So, you know what I mean?
And that's how the Lord gets you back.
Oh, yeah, it's like it. Nobody said, if there's one greater than Solomon is here.
That's it. Yep. That's it.
Hey,
That's it.
come on,
Add
man.
on that, like sacrifice, I got the precepts go back to it. I got sacrifice. It's no limit. It got to be free of sin. You know?
That's
So
right.
this the book of this First Timothy 2 in verse like this First Timothy 2 in verse 5. It says, "For there is one power and one mediator between the Most High and man, the man Mashiach Yahushua, who gave himself a ransom for all to be testified in due time."
Hey, and what's that ransom, man? It's bloodshed, man.
In the red.
See what I'm saying?
Written in bread, man.
Written in blood, man. Right? Because, hey, he had to give a ransom for us, man. See what I'm saying? Go ahead, up.
Gotta go back to the Hebrews, the book of Hebrews.
Oh, go ahead, man. Go ahead, man. You good? Are you good? You can walk straight through.
Going back to the book of Hebrews 7 and 27, who meet not daily as those high priests to offer up sacrifice, first for his own sins,
Yeah, first for his own sins. Go ahead.
and then for the people's.
Who is the people, man? Starting with the elect, man. All right? The whole nation of Israel, but starting with the elect, because the nation of Israel shall be saved only through the elect, man. Go ahead.
It says, "For this he did once."
For this, that's the point. For this he did once. It wasn't a continual thing, man. Yahushua ain't gonna go back up on that cross for nobody no more, man. See? For this he did once. That's why he is the ultimate, the uttermost sacrifice, man. See what I'm saying? Like I said, go ahead.
It says, "For this he did once when he offered up himself."
He offered up himself. How did he offer up himself? He gave himself up, man. All right, he endured the cross, man. Now give me Hebrews 12 chapter. Yep, you already know.
That's why when something's perfect, there's no need for it.
It's it, huh? That's it.
So when Yahushua gave up himself as that perfect sacrifice, there's no need for another, man.
That's it.
Genesis 1. All things are good in him.
Right.
Yeah, this Hebrew 12 and 2. Looking unto Yahushua.
Start at 1.
Yeah, God. Hebrew 12 and 1. Wherefore, seeing we also are compared about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience unto the race that is set before us.
So that's the mindset of Yahushua, man. Yahushua laid aside all things that plagued him to complete the mission.
Yep.
So why shouldn't we, man? Following in the footsteps of Yahushua, man. Go ahead.
Looking unto Yahushua,
So look, looking unto Yahushua, which is what?
the author and finisher of our faith.
Wait, the beginning and the end. The Greek said it Alpha and Omega, and the Hebrew is what?
That's the Omega sign right there.
Right.
That's all it is.
That's it. And the Hebrew is what? The R and the Tha, man. Which means the beginning and the end. Author means someone who writes the tale, man. If we read St. John, the first chapter, it says what? He is the one that created all things, man. That's right. Go ahead.
This is St. John chapter 4 and 34. Yahushua says unto them, my meat is to do the will of him that sent me,
Right.
and to finish his work.
That's right. So Yahushua, as we keep reading, and I hate to just jump the gun, but he resisted under blood, man. See? He's the author and the finisher, man. He came to do the will of the Most High, not just to do the will, but to complete it. That's what the scripture said. What? It is done, man. Go ahead, Al. Go ahead, Al.
Yeah, Khan, this is Hebrews 12. Hebrews 12:2. Looking unto Yahushua, the author.
Hey, and that's what we must do, man. We must look unto Yahushua, man. I did a lesson, through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, the water of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Even when an individual going through the worst that he think he can go through in his life, all right? We must look to the ultimate example, all right? What's the ultimate example? On Mashiach, man. All right, Yahushua. All the things that he went through, man. All of the scourging, all of the turmoil that he went through. We're not going through that, man.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Yahushua, as you keep reading.
God, looking unto Yahushua, the author and finisher of our faith.
See, so he's the author and the finisher. So which means he done already did what we trying to do, man, which is complete this mission. See? Our Lord and our Savior already has completed the mission from the Most High, man, to come and to be the sacrificial lamb first for his sins and for our sins and our griefs. The scripture said, Isaiah 53, he have bronze, which is to carry our sorrows and our griefs, man. Right. See? Go ahead,
looking unto Yahushua, the author and finisher of our faith.
So this is the prime example for anything that we want to learn, anything we want to teach. Our Lord and our Savior.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Hey, I got a quick piece of
You got it.
This 1 Corinthians 11:1. Be ye followers of me,
See?
even as I also am of Hamashiach.
So Apostle Paul is telling us what? Be ye followers of me, as I am followers,
Looking into the author.
looking into the author and the
Can I
finisher,
say
man.
something real quick? 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter, which is dedicated to this path that we have embarked on this journey. It's Yahushua took that path first, so that's what we follow. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what we follow. We follow Yahushua.
Right.
That's why the Lord said what? The servant is not greater than the master. So you got to look to Yahushua, and that's it, following his steps. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, so when a brother, man, hey, when you having a somewhat a hard time in your day to day, think about the ultimate hard time that we know of, known to man. Is what Yahushua went through, man. Our Lord and our Savior. That's why he's the author and the finisher. See? Because he done went through something that we ain't going through yet, man. We only, hey, guess what? We still got a roof over our head, even though, hey, your light bill might be due. You might have an eviction notice. And that ain't easy, man. That ain't easy for us living in this flesh, man. But that don't compare to what Yahushua went through, man.
In the flesh, too.
In the flesh. And he was in the flesh. Remember, he came from a celestial state. He came from a state so royal that we don't even have the audacity to even think upon, right? He come from a royal state, and he came and took upon himself no reputation, man.
Oh, can I say too? Like the scripture say, he was rich, but he was made poor.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's right. For our sakes, man. That's why Hebrews 7:27 says he sacrificed himself. He sacrificed himself first for his sins and for our sins.
Isaiah 53 started at verse 3. Brace yourself, you know what I mean?
Can we
You
start
gotta
at one?
gather yourself. I saw that one.
Yahushua, man.
You got to brace yourself. This dealing with our Lord.
What?
Isaiah 53 and starting at verse 1. Who have believed our report?
Hey, who have believed what we're saying right now, man? Only the elect is going to believe what we're saying. Those that have followed Yahushua 2,000 and some odd years ago, man. What's the report? Yahushua is coming back to save those that the Most High have given unto him, man. That's the report. The report of the apostle elders, man. That good news. Go ahead, up.
Yep. It says, and to whom is the arm of the Lord revealed? The arm of the Lord, that's how we read that.
Read it again.
To whom?
Whoa.
Hey, Amalek said this.
That's a forbidden chapter. That's according to Amalek.
That's the wicked because they don't understand, man.
That's another one.
That's a
That's
bad.
Yeah, that's another one.
Forbidden chapter.
I'm going into that. I like it. That's the forbidden chapter. The forbidden fruits of your house. See, got a question? Yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
So are you saying that the very things don't go
Jacob trouble?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. But everybody gonna have a. Everybody's gonna have. Yeah, get what you got. Yep. Yeah, everybody gonna have a certain measure, though. You know, it's gonna be a certain measure to each person. You know, what you have to endure according to your life. And so y'all get what y'all gonna get with you.
Yeah, this Acts chapter 14 and verse 22.
And just further to answer your question.
Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith that we must through much tribulation.
Woo! Now these are the people that you asked about, which is the elect. All right. So the elect through what?
Through much tribulation.
Which is turmoil. It's going to be all out anarchy upon the soils of America, which means no law. It's going to be a physical famine, which is a lack of bread and water. All right. Esau Edom, which is so-called modern day white man. Esau Edom is his biblical nationality. The Most High is going to put the spirit upon him to come to rage a race riot upon them. So it's going to be hell, as they say, much tribulation. Go ahead.
Through much tribulation.
So through all of this is how the elect is going to enter in. Go ahead.
Through much tribulation, it's like it said that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of the Most High.
Yeah. Everybody lying. Matter of fact, give me Jeremiah 30 and 11. You got something? No, yeah, Jeremiah 30. Read 7, then jump down to 11.
This is the book of Jeremiah 30 and verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so there is none like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
Now, when you go into the time of ancient Egypt, when we were delivered from our first captivity, it wasn't an easy transition. We was chased by Pharaoh. You know what I mean? Remember that? We had to go through the Lord split the Red Sea. It was dramatic. It was dramatic. It was drama. This is how the Lord go about his business, you know? But, I tell you that in Exodus the 15th chapter, the Lord is the man of war. The Lord rough. So this is how we're going to get that deliverance. So go ahead.
Continuing on, it's even to the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
When you go into the word trouble, it translates to tribulation. And that links up to the weather. Tribulation, we shall enter into the kingdom. Go ahead, all right? So it's just like with a woman. You shall have a baby. Before the pleasure of seeing that baby and her joy being exalted, she got to go through the pain. Go ahead.
God, jumping down to verse 11, for I am with thee.
But the Lord said he with us though. Somebody hold 2 Ezra 16, starting like 7. Go ahead.
It says, for I am with thee, saith the Lord, to save thee, though I make a full end of all nations, where they have scattered thee.
And the Lord about drama, man. The Lord still bringing drama, even in good news. The Lord said put an end to all these other nations. Okay, go ahead. But pay attention, watch this, go ahead.
It says, but I will correct thee in measure.
See, the Lord said he's going to correct us in measure. Meaning each one of us going to have a certain lot that we're going to have to endure. So everybody ain't got to go through. Yahushua is Yahushua because he's the King of kings. You ain't got to go up on the cross. Oh, the scripture tell you that. You have not resisted unto blood. So we ain't got to endure what Yahushua did, but why? He got the greatest lot of Israel. He's the King of kings, the Lord of lords. So each one of us going to have a certain lot that we got to endure. See what I'm saying? Yeah, and then you get in measurement now, but it's on the way. You're going to know the time of Jacob's trouble when it reaches climax. You're going to know it. You're going to know it. Hold on, whole time we're going to get you guys real quick. Go ahead.
Hey, this is Mark chapter 9 and verse 1. And he said unto them, Verily I say unto you that there will be some of them that stand here which shall not taste of death till they have seen the kingdom of the Most High.
Yeah,
come
that's dealing with
out.
reincarnation right there. I don't know if you believe in that. I do. But that's dealing with reincarnation. So the Lord is going to preserve certain of us. We're not going to even taste death. But there's going to be a time to take the jump because you're going to have to. The Lord is just. The Lord going to, you got to pay for the sins that you committed in your past life. So that's where the time of Jacob's trouble comes in. That's why the Lord said this. Read this one more time in Jeremiah 30 and 11.
That's the book of Jeremiah 30 and 11 again. For I am with thee, saith the Lord, to save thee, though I make a full end of all nations.
See, the Lord said, I'm with you to save you. Go ahead.
It says, though I make a full end of all nations, whether I have scattered thee, yet will I not make a full end of thee.
That's the remnant. That's meaning out of Israel, the Lord is not going to destroy all of us. It's going to be a residue. Go ahead.
It says, but I will correct thee in measure.
So the Lord is going to correct you, just like he did Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
It says, and will not leave thee altogether unpunished.
So you got to go through it. The Lord said, so that makes the Lord just. The Lord said, you're not going to go, you're not just going to cruise into the kingdom of heaven. So you're going to have to endure whatever the Lord put before you. I can't hear you, man. Yep. Yep, because they're going to use that to paint the narrative of not just the Iran thing, but it's a statement with the elite. They said never let a war go to waste.
Go to waste with blood flowing in the streets.
With blood flowing in the streets, that's time to buy. But never let a good war go to waste. So they're going to use that, if not the particular Iran situation, whatever situation might come, they're going to use that to demonize and wage war against the children of Israel. Like they always have done. These devils and their shrewdness and their deceitfulness, they're going to use that to come up against us. So when you see things like that, you see that spirit. All right, come on, y'all got some people. Hold on, real quick, y'all. Give me this real quick.
It's on 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 7. For there shall be in every place and in the next city a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
And that's dealing with Israel. And the Lord is giving you pretty much the scene of the crime, so to speak, where it said in the next city, that's dealing with America. When you see that word cities, that's a buzzword for America. Because there's more cities in America than states or provinces. Furthermore, you people are known as citizens. So that's the buzzword for America when you hear that word citizen. Go ahead, out.
2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 71. They shall be like madmen, sparing none.
Right, and that's dealing with Esau. With links up to Revelation the 12th chapter, and they're going to come down with great wrath. Yep, go ahead, out.
But still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
Read.
Verse 72, for they shall waste and take away their goods, and cast them out of their houses.
Yep, go ahead.
Verse 73, then shall they be known who are my chosen.
So it's going to be known who the chosen of the Lord is going to be. You're going to know who Yahweh Shai has numbered amongst those who are going to see the salvation of our Lord Yahweh Shai. There are certain Israelites whose destiny is to be delivered. Ain't nothing you can do about that, man. See? Go ahead, huh?
And they shall be tried as gold in the fire.
And you're going to be tried. Yeah, everybody that's outside, and you don't even know. Matter of fact, continue. We're going to answer that question with the scripture. Go ahead.
2nd Ezra chapter 16.
Because real quick, since you said that, give me Luke 8 and 17. Because it's something about the Lord, and it's something about truth. Somebody give me 2nd Ezra 6 and 27. Somebody get that 6 and 27. Truth is like a buoy. You ever heard of a buoy? It's like something you throw in the water and you can drown it as long as you want. You can press it, but at some point you're going to make it break. That's what's going to happen. And these devils trying to keep us. Go ahead. Luke 8 and 17.
Yeah, this Luke chapter 8 and verse 17. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest.
And what's the part of the secret? Do you know? Those who the Lord is dealing with. Where manifest means to make obvious or make clear. So it's going to come a point where it's going to be made clear who the Lord is dealing with. And it's going to be when you are preserved, which when you go into the idea of being preserved, it means to keep despite the elements and the conditions that surround us. So when famine lay hold of this place, race wars they hold. Certain people they're gonna endure through that, man. Go ahead, Doc.
This is 1 Peter 4:18. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?
Right. So there's gonna come a time where, just like when you go to the story of Paul and Barnabas. I think that was that Silas and Barnabas.
That's 12.
And the Lord, through the dramatics and the theatrics of the Lord, he made that earthquake and he delivered them out of that prison. The Lord's gonna be working works like that. These people gonna get to know the power of Yahweh Shema Shah up and close and personal very soon, man. Right. It ain't gonna be up for debate. We ain't gonna be out here breaking scriptures down, man. And that day, the Lord gonna work that work.
Yep.
Okay? Come on.
Yeah, this back in Luke 8:17. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known
come abroad.
And come abroad.
Yep. Let's go back. You that 6 start at 27. Go back there. Go ahead.
Because this book of 2 Ezra 6 and verse 27, for evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched.
Go ahead.
As for faith, it shall flourish, correction shall be overcome, and the truth, which shall have been so long without fruit, shall be declared.
So it's going to be a time where the truth is going to reign supreme here on the planet Earth. You're going to know who the elect is, like the sister said. Will the elites know? Yeah, the elites don't know. Edom going to know. And even your family, your closest family members don't know that the Lord is dealing with you, man, in that day. And it's going to be made known who the Lord has chosen us, man. Okay? All right.
In Psalm chapter 85, verse 11, truth shall spring out of the earth, and righteousness shall look down from heaven. Yea, the Lord shall give that which is good, to our land shall yield her increase. Righteousness shall go forth before him, and shall set us in our way of his steps.
Yeah, so the Lord is going to make it establish. He's going to establish for him, make perfectly clear who he's dealing with in that day. All right? Now, oh yeah, this is the lifetime. This is the time appointed for the judgment and the wrath of Yahweh Shema Shah. You know what proved that? Because you see, so-called. Matter of fact, you need to check Ezra 9. So that because you got to look at the prophecy, and that's the gauge to where we at. It's almost like if you're taking a trip. Let's just say you take a trip to Atlanta. You know where you at in that trip according to the sign. You might say you're 30 miles out of Atlanta. You're 20 miles out of Atlanta. Well, according to those signs, you know where you at in the process. See? As a matter of fact, real quick, let's get the scripture back it up. Go ahead.
This book of 2 Ezra 9 and verse 1, he answered me then and said, measures out the time diligently.
Measure the time diligently. Go ahead.
In itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass,
when you see parts of the signs pass, like we gave you a vivid illustration, you'll see this sign pass, that sign pass, and you know where you at on the journey. According to these signs that's happening around you. Go ahead.
Continuing on, it says, which I have told thee before.
And that's dealing with the prophecies. Go ahead.
Then shall thou understand.
Then you're going to understand. Really?
There is the very certain time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
So this is the time, all right? And I'm going to give you a critical sign, the fact that the so-called white man is now losing that grip that he had on the planet Earth. In the form of his monetary money, he's losing that luster he once had. The American dollar ain't got the strength it once had. The other nations is not inferior to this man. Okay? They even going as far as bolstering, flexing their muscle in the form of test-firing missiles. And they challenging this man. That's a sure sign that the so-called white man is going the way down.
That's it.
Yes, ma'am.
That's what brought me over there was because you said the missiles gonna come. Yeah.
We was adamant about the missiles.
And I kept saying, what?
Yep. Because this doctrine is not of this world, and it was meant to be a stumbling block. And the Spirit of the Lord had to rest upon you to embrace this word. You know, so the Spirit of the Lord is dealing with you because you had a faith in your heart to accept this word. Go ahead,
This is Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for the appointed time.
This is the appointed time. Somebody give me a second. You got it? Oh, you got it.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians 6 and verse 2. For he said, I have heard thee in a time accepted.
Now let me say something. The Lord is known as a physician. Now listen, you go to your doctor. You can't go to him when you get ready. You got to set an appointment. So that's the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. He heard us when he got ready to hear us. Your grandma and her mama and your daddy, you know, just to simplify, they was calling on some higher power. But the Lord wasn't ready to hear us then. The Lord ready to hear us now. See? And the scripture support that. Read that again, huh?
God, it says, for he set a have thee in a time accepted, and in a day of salvation.
See, this is the day. This is the day when the Lord has finally sprung into action and stepped in on our behalf, man. See, people robbed and spoiled, man. Israel, man. The so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American who have to endure the atrocities and crimes and ill dealings of this devil right here, man. Okay? Amalek, man. That's Amalek right there, man.
See the little sinister.
You see him, man. He's fucked up. He know we the prophet.
His head shaped like a yarmulke supposed to come on top of it.
That's what I'm saying.
Demon, man.
Yeah,
they watching us. They know who we. They know the Lord has set the prophet.
That's the top child.
Hey, and I'm gonna say, the Jews, man.
So-called.
And I'm gonna say this: Birmingham and this area right here is a highly. This is a heavy populated Amalek area, man. These different temples. Oh, up here when you make a left, that's a big synagogue right there. That's the biggest synagogue in America.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the biggest synagogue in America. We had to go up there and do a lesson on that. They got the
demonic hot.
there's the money hotspot, man. Oh, and this place is known as Red Mountain up here.
And this right here, this is the foothills of Red Mountain, man. That's why they call this 5-point south. Because if you look right here in the middle right there, all 5 points meet. All right, and you have that statue over there, which is what? Baal sitting in the middle of Ashtaroth, which Ashtaroth what? A fertility god or a fertility goddess, should I say, right? And you have Baal, all right, which is sitting in the middle of Ashtaroth, which makes up what? The 5 points of where we at, man. Which represents wickedness, man.
You look from an air view, it looks just like a pentagram.
And that's right. When you look for an aerial view, man, it's like say it again.
A pentagram.
Yeah. That's right, which is 5 points, man. And then you have the circle. What is circle?
What?
The fountain, man. You got a circle sitting right there with the 5 points in the circle. Which you have Baal, which means what? Lord of Ashtaroth, which is the fertility god, sitting in the middle of it. Why would they erect something right here? Really? Throughout the United States of America. Throughout the United States of America. This is the first one.
Yep.
They have
with that guy named
it's on the statue, right?
Flemings.
Flemings. Yep, Flemings.
Which Flemings was really, they mark him as what humanitarian. All right, which he's wicked. You know, you got erections in Atlanta, Georgia, which Flemings have created. Just like that. But this is the one right here. Why would they put this one right here, man? Because this was the first one, man. You got places like Detroit, you got New York. When you see that wicked statue or image of Satan that's being erected, say, hey, this is the first one, man. And it's sitting right in the 5 points. See what I'm saying? There's nothing coincidental about it.
Yeah, that's spirit. When you see that star up there. People think that's decoration. Right here, the star. They think that's decoration. No, that's to commemorate Ashtaroth.
Right.
Pentagon, you know, the pendulum, you know?
Right.
Horns, the ears.
And that goes back into captivity.
Right.
Penitentiary. This is a place of our captivity. The pen. Yeah, the pen. Pendulum.
Babylon the Great.
Yep, Babylon the Great. Yep, the place of our captivity. This is a very heavy place, man. All the prophets spoke concerning this place, man. Because why? This is a place that was going to usher in the return of Yahweh Shai, man. And that's going to be the climax to existence itself. Do you know it's going to be a day in this lifetime where the Son, the King of Kings, going to show up in his glory, man. And the Lord's going to come back stunned, man.
Rightfully so.
Hard. You're going to have on that big golden girdle, man. You're going to have that big coat.
Green.
Yeah, you're going to have that bad garment on. And them fringes going to be waving. The Lord's going to be valiant. He's going to come back as a valiant. He's going to be a valiant prince. That's how our Lord coming back, man. And the Lord going to come back bad, man. Straight up, man. And Esau know that. Oh, so like that. Yeah, this is a good replica of that. This is supposed to be legit. Lord going to have that big gold girdle. And it's going to be like you can't even see them, you know. Hey, man. Hey, then it's going to be so crazy that yeah, the color's gonna change in that day, man. Because them chariots is gonna have a different color. Hey, and I saw that too. These scientists You know they send the satellites out, and the signals was messing up their receivers because it was colors in the universe that don't register on the earth.
Come on, man.
That you can't say, well, hold up, that's brown.
Yeah,
green.
hey, man.
So when your house shot, them angels come back, man, and they're gonna make it's gonna be like a marching, like a marching band. So you see the marching band, they make a name on the field. They're gonna have it's gonna be a formation in the heavens, man.
What's it? Even the thousands of heaven.
Oh, Matthew the 26th chapter 2. When they talk about, I think it's 26 when the Lord said, what should you say when I come back in my glory?
Come on, man.
Hey, that was the Lord's son, man.
This is Matthew 24 and 30. Then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn.
Right. Hey, because the Lord gonna come back, he gonna mess your head up, man.
Right.
Yep, go ahead.
And they shall see the Son of Man coming in the cloud from heaven with power and great glory.
Now, when you go to that word glory, that's bad. Look at that word glory, man. See what they got. Because the Lord is going to far exceed the comprehension and the strength of your mentality. You're not going to be able to fathom how the Lord coming back, man.
Right.
How Lord, how is going to come back bad? Hey, and he's going to come back like he going to look like a real young dude. Scripture says that. He goes like this young valiant prince. Hey, it tells you that. Second Ezra, it said, who is that young man? Taller than all the rest, man. Meaning he gonna be exalted above everybody. How is shy, man? Yeah, he right. He deserved it. Come on. Yeah, glory. Let's see what they say. Esau was tripping. They'll flip this on the fly. I'm going into glory. Kill it.
Like shut down.
Yeah, they might come over with crazy glory.
Strong's G1390.
Check this out, man.
Splendor.
Bell ring.
Brightness.
Let's walk on the top off.
Splendor. Brightness.
Yeah.
It says,
That's it.
I think, majestic.
Magnificence.
Magnificence. Excellence.
Excellence.
Preeminence. Dignity.
Dignity.
Grace.
Go ahead.
Majesty.
Yeah, majesty. King of kings, Lord of lords, man. You're going to know what it's like to see a true king. Not going to be reserved to the physical realm. It's just some nigga in Ethiopia with a crown. You know what I mean? No, you're going to be the king of heavens and earth. Hold on. Go ahead.
A kingly majesty which belongs to him as a supreme ruler. Ooh.
A supreme ruler.
Hey, like we always say, it ain't going to be some rat in a subway living. Yeah. Do you know all the animals going to bow to Yahweh? Hey, matter of fact,
Revelation chapter 1.
Hey, somebody give me what it said, the fish shall tremble. Yeah, because even your goldfish in that Gladlock bag, he know that Yahweh Shai coming back. Because he's the creator. It's not going to be a net. You know them nets when you got a wet towel? Fruit flies. They're going to bow to the Lord. Yeah. There's going to be giraffe and camel. When Yahweh Shai come back, they're going to actually bow.
Right.
Yeah.
Lay down,
They're
man.
going to lay down. Go ahead.
Isaiah 47 and verse 3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, the shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
Right, so you're not going to be able to frame the glory of the Lord. You ain't gonna say, well, you know what, that reminds me of when Prince. No, it ain't gonna be nothing that you can compare to nothing, man. Because I'm gonna tell you how bad the Lord is. He gonna come back standing on a chariot. God's gonna come back standing on a chariot, man.
Hey, he gonna be the ultimate Super Dave Osborne.
Yeah.
Stunt man.
Yeah, come on.
I got a precept. This is the book of Matthew
Hey, go back to the
25.
definition too,
This book of Matthew 25 and 31. When the Son of
That's what I
Man
want.
shall come in his glory,
See, when the Son of Man shall come in his glory, right?
and all the angels with him.
Hold up, and the angels, meaning what? The angels is gonna be a part of that fixture. You know how like you have a car, and the car look good, but you customize it by putting some rims on it. or you put 10 on.
Yep.
That's how the Lord gonna come. The angels gonna be a part of the glory. So the angels gonna make it. No, the Lord gonna have the angels there as a prop in the back, a backdrop.
Yeah. Behind her, you know how the birds fly.
He gonna be spearhead.
You heard him, man. You heard him.
And it,
You heard him. He said that's how they should say it.
yeah.
One movie to give a straight up example of is Independence Day. You know, when you seen the ship. As a matter of fact, Independence Day Resurrection, Revive, or something like that. The second one, go ahead. Resurgent. That's what it is. Resurgent. Up the water. Go ahead.
This is the second Maccabees, chapter 5 and 2. And then it happened that throughout all the city, for the space of almost 40 days, there were seen horsemen running in the air and clothed of gold and armed with lances like a band of soldiers.
Yeah, and that actually happened. It was a time where the chariots, they went to war in the sky. You know, that's documented. But that reflects to the day. Yeah, that reflects to those same chariots that coming back. Those chariots gonna be made up of gold and silver and different pearls and precious. Amber and you know, and hold you got real quick. Get what you got on. You got that? Okay, come. Yep, bring it up.
Second Ezra, chapter 13 and 3. And I behold and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven.
Whoa, that's dealing with your house shot. That man. Mama, there go that man. Really?
And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him.
Everything trembled that was under him, man. Because you're going to know this was nothing. Like Esau always got a way of putting a twist on something. Like they'll come up with this scientific. Well, it was a tornado today because you had the hot and cold air. Yeah, the hot, right, yeah, air. You know, it created this cold front. Right. They're not going to be able to explain this away, man. Hey, that's going to, that's going to be the proverbial exclamation point. When Yahweh shall come back, that's when truth going to be. It's not going to even be an atheist no more.
It's it.
It's not even going to be an atheist no more when Yahweh shall come back. Man. You know, a guy that was dedicated to not believing.
Then shall they know.
Then shall they know. When Yahweh shall come back, atheists going to be like, oh my God.
Yeah. All eyes shall see. Every knee shall bow.
Twilight Zone.
Which one?
Obsolete. In the name of God.
Yeah, even the guy that didn't believe, he was forced to come in. He was forced to acknowledge the name of the Lord. Yeah, that's good insight. Huh? Yeah, that's the message.
Going back in Matthew 25 and 31 again, when the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory.
Yeah, read that again.
Matthew 25 and 31 again, when the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then he shall sit upon the throne of his glory.
See, then the Lord is going to come in the throne of his glory. You got to remember, when Yahweh said the last time Yahweh said, you know, they got this saying, last scene. Yeah. Well, last scene, Yahweh said was poor and homeless, man. And he put the shame and put the death by the so-called white man in Rome. So now what's going to happen? The Lord is going to play let's show you how bad Yahweh is, man. The Lord is going to show you, glorify the man. All right, come on. You have more of that?
Yeah, I got something.
Go ahead, read it.
It's on Revelation 1 and 7. It says, behold, he comes with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and all they that pierce him.
That's the Spirit of the Lord. The same ones that pierce him, those Romans, they're going to see him. Right. That proves reincarnation. Right. They back today. Right. And they're in their rightful lot. Now, you remember they pierced the Lord, and they must have had some type of jurisdiction in the Roman army. Yep. So now they would be probably a general or something like that today. They're top general or something today. They're going to see your house shot. Then, they're going to remember, oh, that's your house shot. It's going to be a flat. When your house shot come back, you ain't going to remember Starbucks. You're going to remember your house shot. Everybody going to say, that's your house shot. And like we said, the animals don't know that. It ain't going to be some nigga, couple of niggas in the background. Hey, man, oh, by the way, what's happening up there, man? No, man, everybody the Lord's going to have your undivided attention.
And it's going to be so dramatic, man, that every individual, every soul that has life, man, gonna stop everything that they doing, man, because the splendor and the magnitude and the glory of Yahweh Shai is gonna engulf the whole
It's gonna
planet.
engulf. Hey, can I say too real quick? Like I was saying, this might be a theme used. It might be orchestra playing.
Yeah, you're lying.
Harps.
Harps.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And the Lord gonna be talking, man. Lord gonna, you think the Lord gonna just show up? The Lord gonna be talking.
He'll take, man.
He'll take.
Yeah. Talking shit.
Told you I'm coming. Yup, Mr. Like, yeah, go ahead, huh?
I see it, Michael.
Let's say that again. I remember her now. I remember her now.
Space military.
Space Force. Yeah, Space Force.
Because he been having dreams. And they be, they saw Michael. They already fighting Michael in the age.
They seen Michael.
Michael probably like, hey, stop while you ahead. Yeah. And then both just killed himself.
Then fight another one in. You gotta tell him. He killed him again. Then you see Michael.
I got the offenses too. Yeah, this second Ezra 16 and 12. It says the earth quaker before the foundation. It's like the earth quaker and the foundation thereof. The sea arises up with waves from the deep.
You saw know they do, man. You saw know they do, man. Yeah, and it don't. Yeah, and they witchcraft don't work no more, man. You know that? Hey, how you doing today?
Hey, how you doing, sir? Hey, they got down. They look. Reach that they got down.
The
Joker smile. That's
The
it.
Joker smile.
Yeah,
Hey. You know what I mean?
Get out of here. Yeah. Do that now. We know who our enemies are.
That's it. That's it. That Revelation 11. Revelation
One
11.
died, one got put down. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, cut. Revelation. I mean, it's like it. Second Esdras. There is Revelation. But it's Second Esdras 16 and 12. The earthquake and the foundation thereof. The sea arises up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled. And the fishes thereof also before the Lord.
Yeah, even the fishes before the Lord. Go ahead.
And before the glory of his power.
Before the glory of our Lord. When your house shall return, man, that's going to be something that you're not going to be able to wrap your mind around. Come on now. This is the climax to existence. Come on.
So, second Ezra.
The definition you still got. Go ahead.
So, second Ezra chapter 13 and 5. After this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number for the four winds of heaven.
Man, that's the elect, man.
Yeah, they're dealing with those who want to fight against the Lord. Read that again.
So, second Ezra chapter 13 and 5. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of heaven.
Right, you're going to have those that's going to come and try to fight our Lord. Which, when you go, these devils, they got classified documents, and it's headed by what? Yahweh Shai and the fighting angels. They know about Yahweh Shai and the angels, man. Hey, Trump know about Yahweh Shai and the angels. That's why they got this space program. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why the scripture say. Yeah. That's what I want to read. Go ahead. It's classified. They know about Yahweh Shai and the angels. Go ahead.
Read on 2 Ezra chapter 13 and 5. Gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
So they wanted to subdue Yahweh Shai. And when it said come out of the sea, what's that going into? The sky. Because the sky is the sea, water. That's water. You going to Genesis? Go ahead.
Reading on 2 Ezra 13 and 6. But I beheld, and lo, he had a great to himself, a great mountain.
And that's dealing with a certain chariot. Come on. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That's the one, though. Okay, yeah, that's that great mountain that the Lord flew on. Read that again. Yeah. People having dreams and vivid illustrations of our Lord, and they bugging out, man. Like the little girl, and the little boy just had a dream.
Oh, I know what you're talking
Remember
about.
the brother?
Yeah. Real talk. Man,
Yep.
hey, you should have little boy.
Man. But we come in at, yeah, Lord will, we number amongst that precious number. That's why we fight for that. No, this is during.
Yeah, it's during.
That's the illustration of how it's going to be when the Lord actually comes. That's the closest illustration. And whoever wrote, I think that was the brother Menachem came up with that. It was divine intervention that made him come up with that illustration. You know, that was the will of the Lord. That's how it's going to look according to the scripture. All right, come on, read this.
Reading on 2 Ezra 13 and 6 again. But I beheld and lo, he had created himself a great mountain.
And that's symbolic to us, what the world calls UFOs. Go ahead.
And flew up upon it.
Oh, meaning what? The Lord gonna be on top of it. That's why you see the image like that. The Lord gonna come back stunned. And show that that proves that he's the ultimate Jake. He's the ultimate so-called Negro. Matter of fact, somebody get the Hebrew. Let me continue real quick. Okay, so good to see you. So, hey, so we down here at Railroad Park.
Yeah,
If you ever inquire where we at, we've been out constantly. But the reason why we went here, we moved location. We at Railroad Park.
What on Saturday?
Saturday around the same time.
Saturday.
Shalom. Go ahead. Hebrews 7 and 14. Read
This is the book
that.
of Hebrews 7 and verse 14, where it is evident that our Lord sprang out of the tribe of Judah.
It said, it is evident that our Lord sprang out of the tribe of Judah. And the Lord is the ultimate Jake.
It's it.
Now, when we went into that word at birth, and it goes back to opposite, right? We saw it's opposite. So that means the other extreme is Yahweh Shai. It's not opposite. So that means Yahweh Shai can dance. You know, I'm going to say, y'all saw the movie Alice in Wonderland? You remember where the guy said he'll never, until the kingdom be established, he will dance? Because Yahweh Shai said he was going to find you. Yahweh Shai, the ultimate thing. Okay? What's coming down?
Yeah, you can go on the other side.
Come on, let's do this real quick. We'll go back to what we just said. Read.
Because it's Hebrews 7 and verse 14 again. It says, for it is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah, for which the tribe Moses spake nothing concerning priesthood.
All right, now come on, let's go back. Let's finish our movie.
2 Ezra 13 and start at 7. But I would have seen the region of place where out the hill was graven, and I could not. Verse 13 and 8. And after this I beheld and lo, all that which were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid, and yet just fight.
Right, and they're dealing with these other armies that's going to try to do our Lord. So yeah, man, with that, we're going to close up. We're going to give all praise to our Lord, Yahweh.
Hashem, talk with us.
Double honor to the head apostle, the elders, the great millstone. Shalom to you believers as well as those who subscribe to this truth as well to water. All right, the water call all y'all.
Guilty, you busting your demons, man.
Look. Hey.
That's it. Hey,
Hey,
man.